Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I am your host, the Ranting Monkey, and I hope you're well wherever you are. Today we're gonna talk about some really fucked up shit. And whoops, there went my advertising. We're gonna talk about some really messed up things. How about that? Kyler, how you doing, man? Sad boy, Jesse, hi everyone. Hope you're well. But as always, we're not gonna jump right into the messed up part of it. Shrouded Angel, hi. Truckin' Bear. As usual, I was scrolling over here on the Twitter and like, Jesus Christ, it's like everybody has stupid stuff they want me to talk about. Frank, how you doing? Ramen, how you doing today, man? Yeah, so I'm fucking around on my Twitter as I do, eating a couple of hot dogs because I was hungry. Della Hazed. And I come across a Krasenstein. I'm going to put this one on the screen for you all because I got to show you how woke old Brian is. How's it going, Monkey? I'm very sore. Looking forward to bedtime. I'm going to keep myself awake until Lady Monkey goes to work, and then I'm going to bed. Silly Goose, Justin, John Kind. Wow, several in a row. It's been a while since that happened. Uncle Sam. Hi, everybody. Poppy. So Brian wants us to know just how woke he is. Data, you're my new hero. You know why. Circus Zero. Evil One. Faithless yells virtue. Yeah. Brian says, I'm not a woman, but I believe in equal pay. I'm not an LGBTQ, but I believe in equal marriage rights. Are you counting your relationship and your brother there? Are you sure you're not LGBTQ? I'm not an immigrant, but I believe that dreamers deserve a chance. I'm not African American, but I believe in equal rights. It's not called politics. It's called caring. Jen, Demon Man, how you guys doing, man? I hope everybody's well. Look at now. I responded to this, and I'm just going to sum it up for you. I believe in equal rights for all citizens. Sorry about the dreamers. For all citizens, period. Equal rights. That's not so hard to do. You don't have to spell. I believe in equal rights for them Negroes. Well, what about for the LGBT? Why do you have to have a separate thing for them? Mata, how you doing? Bean. Oh, I almost called you Bean. Bear, how you doing? God, you came this close to being Bean from now on, Bear. Sorry about that. He woke as fuck, y'all. It's like he's so woke he had a large venti coffee. I don't know what they're called anymore. Just a big coffee. That was the worst joke. Like, you don't have to say that I'm not a woman, but I believe in equal pay. You just have to say, I believe in equality, equal marriage. I believe in equality. It's not that hard, you moron. But this way, guys, look. Even though he's not a Negro, he believes they should have rights. Look how woke he is. Even though he's not a woman, which I'm not sure we've ever determined, he believes in equal pay. I mean, he's not like those bad men and those bad honkies who think that African Americans shouldn't have equal rights and women shouldn't have equal pay. No. He wanted them good ones. Man. What a fucking asshole. I can't believe we're still in a day and age where this is happening. How hard is it just to say that people, all of those are people, you stupid shit. Evolve potato. You don't need to separate them like that. And I realize why you do it. Josephine, how you doing? Chadwick, how's it going? You don't have to separate him, but he does that so make sure that you know, man. He cares about those oppressed people, man. He cares about. I mean, he didn't list all the people that are oppressed in the world. Joyce, how's it going? Johnny Hellcat, yeah, you are. To be honest with you, I don't know when I started. So we'll give it another minute or so. But this white virtue signaling, this white you signaling is so sad. Equal rights for all. What's hard about that? Isn't that what it used to be back in the 60s? I mean, yeah, they were fighting for, equal rights for the Negroes that Brian likes so much, but it was equal rights for all. And now, no, we gotta break this stuff. Oh, 5 minutes ago, Data said, so yep, it is up. If you want me to yell your name now, it's going to cost you money. I'm not telling you to pay me to say your name. I'm saying to be here in that first 5 minutes, guys, because that's when the important stuff happens. I don't know. I would have really hoped that we'd move past this, but yeah, I can link it for you, Circus. Hang on, let me throw that into chat here. But I don't think it's going to get better. I actually think it's going to get worse, because that is where we are. That's where we are, where we're signaling to other people, look how nice I'm a good hunky. I'm a good hunky. Please don't hate me. I'm a good hunky. Man, Jesus fuck. The other one I want to talk about, and this is one that also came up before I got on. Americans waste $18,000 a year on non-essential expenses. Huh. Well, let's see. Now, I got to tell you, what we're about to read is kind of an advertisement for life insurance. Now, I don't know if, let me see. Yeah, they don't actually list that at the top. We get to it later on, and that's why we're not going to read the bottom of this article. But this was a survey that was done, a poll that was conducted by a life insurance, well, at the behest of a life insurance company, because we're coming up on some made-up holiday thing again. But here we go. Between eating out, paying for cable and streaming services, receiving subscription boxes, and other superfluous spending. Did I say that right? I was practicing saying that before I started because I knew I'd fuck it up. Spending, the average American spends $1,497 per month on non-essential items, according to new research. That can add up to almost $18,000 a year, or more than $1 million over the course of an adult lifetime. It can be good to treat yourself to something that brings you happiness, but a survey of 2,000 Americans found that the average respondent does a bit more than that. Per month, results revealed that the average American spends $20 on coffee drinks, as well as $209 on dinners at restaurants, and $189 eating or drinking with friends. Superfluous. Look, I practiced. I'm never going to get it right. It's one of those words I can't do, Faithless. It's like when I read egregious. I never pronounce egregious. I can pronounce it, but if I see it written down, it fucks me all up and it never comes out right. And somebody on the stream has to correct me. I know how to say the word, but when I read it, it fucks me up. Anyway, many also haven't cut the cord and are paying an average of $91 a month for cable, in addition to $23 for streaming movies and TV shows. Spending on music streaming services averaged $22 a month, while other apps added $23. While exercise is good for your health, the average American spends $73 a month on gym memberships and exercise classes. The survey also revealed that Americans make an average of 5 impulse purchases a month for a total of $109. But the majority, 58%, also feel there are important things they can't afford. Thank you, MC Whammer. How much you spend a year on strip clubs? Me, I've never even been to one. It's not like my wife doesn't want me to, and my cousin used to be a bouncer at one, and I was going to go down there. I just never made it. By the time I was old enough to go to strip clubs, we'd moved into the middle of nowhere. And look, I just don't. I don't need to see naked ladies enough to drive 65 miles to look at them and put dollars in their G-string. Morning Nuts. How you doing, sweetheart? So yeah, the commissioned by Ladder and conducted by One Poll in advance of National Life Insurance Day, which was May 2nd, apparently. Well, what date? What's today? Yeah, we're way past May 2nd, right? Yeah. But anyway, they were trying to find out if people thought they could afford life insurance. So that's why it was done, but it doesn't change the results. People waste money like nothing. Every time I have to hear about how poor people are, I get into this fucking argument. I really do. The number one thing that you are probably spending money on that you do not need to is your cell phone. If you have a smartphone, you are wasting money. Now, I'm not saying you can't do that. I have a smartphone. But you do not need that. Everybody, no, you have to have a phone to be connected. No, you don't. No, you don't. For the vast majority of human existence, people didn't even have fucking phones. It makes it so you can be connected now, but you know what? You don't have to text people. You can get a flip phone for like 3 cents. And the plan costs you like $50 a month. I don't even know what they cost. I know it's a lot cheaper than a smartphone. And you can be as connected as you want to be. But people are like, no, I need to know what Britney Spears said. No, never. She's not bad. Beyonce. I need to know what Beyonce wore to the Oscars. And I can't wait till I get home and see it on the TV. Ex Bubba Hotep, thank you so much. Have some of my non-essential spending. Yeah, now look, I'm not saying you shouldn't spend non-essentially. These guys, if you want to spend $20 a month on coffee, go for it. But make sure you can afford $20 a month on coffee. Because I get into this argument all the time also with the internet. Like, you don't have to have the internet. Yes, I do, because without the internet, I don't know what's going on in the world. Well, one, you're a moron and you don't know what's going on in the world anyway. But there's all kinds of other ways to find out what's going on in the fucking world. You're not paying attention to it anyway. Seriously, you want to you just want to be able to go on your Facebook and your Twitter and have that feedback of people giving a shit about what you said for half a second. Don't fucking, like, you have to have it so you can get a job. That's why you need a phone and why you need internet. Like, shut up. No, you don't. There are people in this world right now who do not even know what the fucking internet is, who've never even seen a fucking cell phone, and they're living. They're living. But apparently, no, you can't do that. The cigarette keeps going out and it's pissing me off. Don't worry, YouTube. I can talk about cigarettes. I'm of legal age many times over at this point. Anyway, yeah, so it doesn't surprise me. And it is amazing to me how much money people waste, and they don't think that it's wasting money. There are very few essentials in life. Yes, ranting, show us how it's done. Turn off your internet. Data. I'm not the one here bitching about how I can't pay my bills. There's a lot of people who do cut the cord from the internet. Lots of them. My problem is when somebody's bitching to me about how somebody with the best internet package they can get and the latest and greatest iPhone and brand new clothes every 2 weeks. I know people like this. I just can't make my bills. You could. You absolutely could. You just don't want to. You want to live like you're rich when you're not. And it's okay to spend money on non-essentials. It's fine. But if you're going to do that, you need to make sure the essentials are covered. The essentials, a roof, heat, air conditioning if you need it. And yeah, like, we don't need air conditioning. Sometimes you do. People do die in the heat. Nobody's ever died because they couldn't watch Netflix on their fucking phone. Live within your means, you monster. I know, right? Make sure you have food. Make sure you have shelter. Make sure you have water. And then from there, you can start spending other ways. But stop bitching that you can't take care of the essentials when you're wasting money. And We had this with Riley Dennis. Do you remember him and his refrigerator thing? Whether you guys want to admit it or not, a refrigerator, not essential. It's really not. It's a huge convenience. And it's one that most of us are lucky enough to enjoy. But it's a huge convenience. It's amazing. Do you guys realize how short of a time span humanity has had refrigeration? And yet somehow we got here. Ranting Monkey, isn't our money to waste and not them telling us what to do with it? No, dude, you can do whatever you want with your money. I'm just telling you, if you waste it and bitch to me about how you don't have none, I'm going to laugh at you and tell you you wasted your money. Yeah, absolutely. It's your money. But if you're coming to the government telling them that they need to subsidize your internet because you can't afford it, you don't need the internet. Why does everybody else have to pay for your internet? You guys do realize, I mean, with the internet, there's actually a tax, and I don't know if it's still there, but on phone companies to help poor people get the internet. Well, why? Why does everybody else have to pay for that? It's not a vital service. Actually really love tiny homes. I don't. I like space, but I could live in a tiny home. I mean, basically, I live in a, what is this room? 10 by 10? No, it's like 12 by 12. Spend almost all of my time in the 12 by 12 room. Yeah, but Monkey, how many people do you think used to die from food poisoning before the refrigerator? I don't know. The species survived. It wasn't enough that it killed us off, right? You just had to do different things. I'm not bitching. I hate people telling me what to do with my money, what to spend on, like helping the poor. No, I'm not telling you. The only thing I'm telling you to do with your money is take care of the essentials before you pay for anything else, before you buy anything else. Because if you don't, then you're an idiot. And I don't want to talk about talk to people who are idiots. Tiny homes have lofts and ladders. You would die. I could probably climb a ladder a lot easier than I can do stairs. Because you're using your arms a lot more when you're doing that. I mean, canned goods, rice, etc., do not require refrigeration. Yeah, there's a ton of ways not to have to need refrigeration. Refrigeration is a luxury. It absolutely is. I went 3 years without a fridge. I saved up to buy one. There you go, Asian hippie. I mean, according to the rest of the world, you should have died, or at least the rest of the U.S. You should have died. How in the hell can you live without a fucking fridge? There's ways to do it, man. And I'm not telling you can't have a refrigerator. I'm just pointing out, rightfully, that it's a luxury. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Excuse me. Life expectancy is very, very different. You know what, Jen? Maybe you absolutely require a refrigerator. Everybody else, it's not required. It's ask Cuba. They've lived down there for quite a long time and supposedly had the very best life expectancy on the planet without refrigerators for most of their people. I mean, it's not as hard as you think. That is something that's very new to humanity. Very new. There's a reason they call it an ice box. They used to actually have to put fucking ice in it to make it keep anything cool. It was you had somebody deliver you a big chunk of ice. Anyhow, I don't have a car or license, so I ride a bike. That's another way to save money. The car, in most cases, is not essential. It is if you like work a long way away, especially somewhere where there's like snow for half the year. But where did they get the ice from? I don't fucking know. Do I look like an ice seller? They chopped it off of blocks. I saw it in what's that stupid movie with Let It Go? They take it right out of the rivers. I saw it. I tell you what, guys, look up how old refrigeration is. James says, I don't have a fridge. James, blink twice if you need help. You don't have a fridge. You're dying. Yeah, Frozen. That's the name of it. No, it's amazing to me how many things that if you talk to Americans, they actually think is a necessity in life. And it's like, no, it's really not. It's really not. You'd be surprised how much of the world lives without things you think is essential. Refrigeration is 50 years old. Yeah. Anyhow, I didn't mean to get on that topic for so long. It just does. It amazes me how many people are convinced that things that they have are necessities because they're lazy as fuck and spoiled as hell. And yeah, if you think of refrigerators, that I'm talking about you. And it's not bad. It's okay to want a refrigerator. That's not what I'm getting at. When I had this argument on Riley Dennis's video, there are so many people. That was the one thing that they all took exception with. If you go to the comments of that video, everybody's like, no, I has to has a refrigerator. No, you really don't. You really don't. It's nice to have, and I hope you have one because it's a great convenience. But that last word is the important part. Convenience. It is a wonderful convenience. Yeah. Circus says younger than my parents. Yeah, refrigeration is not that old, man. Especially home refrigeration. We're talking about people having refrigerators in their home. That's a still relatively new idea. And again, it's helpful. Absolutely helpful. I like having mine. But haha, monkey, you high? No, I'm not high. I was high earlier. I didn't accidentally take my medicine because I forgot. I took it too close together. Because of the way I've changed the way I take my medicine, y'all, so that I stop ending up with those times where I go, oh shit, I took a double dose. But when I went to take my second, I take two medicines, right? One of them I take twice a day. The other one I take 3 times a day. So I take both of them at the same time, twice a day. And then the other one I put in the middle. And I wasn't paying attention to the time frame. And I accidentally took it way too close together. And I just got really fucking dizzy for like 3 hours. I'd argue a freezer would be more useful than a fridge since you can store foods much longer in a freezer. Well, that's true. I mean, if you're talking about for long-term viability, but you can do things like keep milk cold for freezing milk. If you needed it really quick, that would not work real well. And leaving it out on the counter, it only lasts a few hours. No way refrigerators are 50 years old. No way. Well, look it up. Okay, let's see. How old is how long has, I probably should have, refrigeration been around? There we go. Artificial refrigeration began in the mid 1750s and developed in the early 1800s. 1834, the first working vapor compression refrigeration system was built. The first commercial ice making machine was invented in 1894. In 1913, refrigerators for home use were invented. So about 100 years now, a little over 100. 100 and, what is that, 106? And let's see, how old is humanity? Hang on a second. Hang on. I forgot. I've heard this before. But I want to see. How old is the human? Hang on a sec. Human race. Let's see. We've been on the planet. I'm waiting. I'm sure somebody in chat's already said it. Early hominins. What? 350. This says 315,000 years ago. So somebody figure out the percentage of that for me. What is 100 years percentage wise of 315,000? Guys, I'm curious now. I'm curious. It's like 0.0000000%. You would say that people should just have boxes of ramen and use tap water, right? Well, there's nothing wrong with doing that. I do it all the time. Do it all the time. You guys are really mad about your refrigerators. I like this. I wonder what else I could tell you is non-essential that you'd be all so butthurt about. No, monkey, I need my refrigerator. We've had people in chat tell you that they've lived without refrigerators. One who's doing it right now. But no, gotta have your milk. Most people would get their milk fresh daily. It's not easy to do that. Depending on your family size and everything. Your kids get up for breakfast and they want milk with their cereal, and you got to run out right then and get a quart of milk, and hope they use it all, because if not, you're gonna have to freeze it. Yes, because dying of food poisoning is no joke. You do realize even with refrigerators, people die of food poisoning, right? And that actually most food poisoning doesn't kill people; it's just making them vomit real bad for a few hours. Just throwing that out there. Jen, you're so mad about these refrigerators. Along with gas. I don't know what that's referring to. I wasn't mad. I was just thinking, no way refrigeration was only 50 years old. Oh, no, I wasn't necessarily talking about you, Evo. I mean, Jen is really upset about this. She's like, no, I got to have my refrigerator. I would die without it. All my meals would be laced with the food poison. Anyhow, oh, that's not what I wanted to talk about tonight, man. Let's piss off some more people. I talked about this on Lords of the Night, and I'm going to talk about it now because this guy pissed me the fuck off today. I don't usually get upset when I'm reading Twitter. I really don't. For the most part, I'm just fucking around, trying to make people laugh, trying to make myself laugh. Good morning, Vanilla Bear. But this guy really did it. His name is Brian Sims, and he's a state legislature in the state of Pennsylvania. And he's kind of an asshole. He's a really big asshole. He wants you to know he's in favor of the LGBT rights. He puts that right there in his bio on the Twitter machine. And James says, I got a few minutes, want to hear why I don't have a fridge. You can toss it into the chat, but I wasn't going to bring anybody on. I mean, the gentlemen have been invited, but anyway, so Brian here, he keeps making kind of an ass out of himself in more ways than one. He keeps going to this abortion clinic in Pennsylvania, and I forget where, but he tells us in his videos that this is the most or one of the most protested abortion clinics in the whole U.S. The whole U.S., goddammit. There's so much protest here. And in the first video that he kind of blew up with over this past weekend, it was him. He's showing us how protested it is. And he walks out of the they have this little courtyard in front of the abortion clinic, and comes out from there, and there's like nobody protesting. Nobody's doing anything. There's one old lady there who is protesting, but she's not holding up a sign. She's not chanting. She's standing there. And he spends 8 minutes badgering this woman. 8 minutes just badgering this woman, trying to stick his camera in her face when she clearly doesn't want it there. Now, look, she's in public. That's his right to try to film her. But just the belligerence of this asshole. And the great part, well, usually there's more protesters here. Well, come back on another day, which, by the way, we'll get to in a second. But yeah, just for 8 fucking minutes, badgers an old lady because she doesn't like abortion and had the nerve to stand outside of this abortion clinic where, by the way, she too is allowed to stand. She was doing nothing wrong. She wasn't even being an asshole. Yeah, number one says she was just standing there menacingly. Exactly. She was just standing there. And this guy just makes a complete dick of himself. Happily. and actually posted it up on his Twitter. I'm told it's that says Bran Mullins. Is that right? Bran Mullins the Fox. Where'd I miss that at? Oh, I'm on Top Chat, first of all. Brian, there it is. Brian Mullins. I thought that was spelled wrong. Brian, happy birthday to you. Shabab, shabab. Happy birthday to you. Shabab, shabab. Happy birthday, dear Brian. Shabab, shabab. Happy birthday to you. Shabab, shabab. I hope you have a great one. I really do. So this guy, he has his 8-minute video up there, but it's not the only time he's ever filmed at this clinic. There's another video of this asshole, and he's actually across the street from the clinic this time. And he's gonna go confront some of the protesters, who, by the way, he's already seen by the time this video starts, right? But he turns around the camera, and these are the people he's gonna go get. There's 3 girls who look to be maybe 14. They don't look like they're quite high school yet. They're not little kids, but they're not quite high school. And their mom. And there's another guy, looks like a young guy. He might be high school, maybe just out of high school. It's hard to tell. But those are the ones standing over there. And he's gonna go confront them. And he actually says that he's got $100 he will give to someone for information on who those girls are. Information on who those girls are. This motherfucker is offering $100 to dox little girls who are, by the way, not holding signs, not chanting, not fucking with anybody, standing on a public sidewalk like you're allowed to do. Faithless says the guy looks 16 or 17. Yeah, I also have a friend, though, who looks very much like that and looked that way until he was like 25 before he started actually looking older. So it's really hard to tell with him. But yeah, those girls, they are definitely no older than 15. No way. And this motherfucker is offering hundreds of dollars on the internet, or $100 on the internet for information. Now, he does change it up a little bit. And at the end, he says, I'll donate that to charity, not just charity, to the abortion clinic. Actually, he'll donate that money, is what he was trying to say. This motherfucker's out there trying to dox little girls. One, because he doesn't like that they don't like abortion. Hey, dude, what about a woman's right to choose? Isn't she, according to the going theory, since they have wombs and you don't, aren't you supposed to shut the fuck up and let them talk? Ain't that the rule? Ain't that what you fucking morons say? Anyhow, you must. Whoa. Hello.
Hang on, something got screwed up.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you for a sec. There we go. Like, wow, what the? Just as somebody asked if I was alone, that happened. Anyway. So yeah, this dick. I'm gonna wait to get a little more into this until Jack's here, because I don't know if he heard this today, but I don't understand people like this. I know that there's assholes out there, but to be that proud to be an asshole, 8 minutes badgering an old lady for doing something she's legally allowed to do. Are you there?
Yeah, are you there?
I am. That's much better.
Fucking hate Chrome.
Yeah, that was bad, man. Just as somebody said, "Is Monkey alone tonight?" That happened. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Satan's here. No, how you doing tonight, Jack?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm not going to complain. I am going to take a couple of Motrin because it's been a few hours and I really need it to work. So, Jack, we're talking about this asshole Brian Sims. I don't know if you caught any of this on Twitter today.
No, I've been offline a lot lately. I don't know.
I've noticed that. Oh, shit. God damn it. Never mind. I keep dropping these Motrin, and I can't do that because if Little Butt finds one, she'll think it's candy.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, I'm very careful with my pills because of that. There are children in this room on and off, and I don't want them to go, oh, look, there's a candy. And they're like, oh, why is the baby like that? I don't think Motrin would hurt her, but I don't think it would be good for her either. But so Brian Sims, he's an assemblyman or state representative, whatever the fuck they have in Pennsylvania. The other day, Jack, he posted a video, posted it himself, of him confronting abortion protesters.
Oh, so he's a douche.
Oh, wait until I explain. The abortion protester that he decided to confront was the little old lady.
Of course it was.
Who was standing there with no sign, no chanting. She was just standing there. And he spent 8 minutes badgering this woman. But it gets even better. Because this asshole also posted a 1 minute and 15-second video of himself, not only confronting 3 little girls who are like I've told these guys, maybe 13 or 14 is how old they are, and their mom, where he offered $100 for information on who those girls were.
Oh, that's not creepy or anything.
Yeah, right. And I was just that's where you walked in. I was just bringing you up to speed. Oh, thank you so much, Uncle Sam. That's the donation without a message. I believe those are the ones that people who subscribe to YouTube, they get 2 of those free a month, and I appreciate you spending that on me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so he had this posted on his fucking Twitter, dude. Him offering $100 for information on little girls.
Yeah, he's fighting the fish by looking like a creepy pedo.
How as a grown ass man is that even okay in your mind at all?
That's zealotry at work, man. I don't know any other way to explain that other than he's a zealot, and he ascribes to the theory that even kids could be alt-right Nazis.
Yeah, this is a video I've thought about. This one almost made me make a video today, but I didn't have time. But if I was going to make this, I would block those girls' faces out because they are way too young for you to be doing that.
Oh, they don't care. They'll ruin your entire life over something as innocuous as standing there.
I just... Oh, and the other great thing he does, as he's walking over to them, he makes sure to say, because he says, these people, these white people, and he gets over there, and one of the girls, she's like Mexican, Puerto Rican, something off white, and she's like, I'm not white. And she says it a couple of times, and he just fucking ignores it. It's funny as hell. Punch baby Nazis. Yeah, Steven, that's what we're about. I'm surprised he didn't, because he could take them. But then, Jack, after the girls leave, and there's a guy standing off to the side who, Faithless says, 15, 16, or 16, 17. I could see him being anywhere from like 16 to mid-20s. It's hard to tell with this guy. He's got a little pencil mustache. And you can't. It's hard to tell if he did that on purpose or puberty's just hitting.
Little from column A, little from column B.
Right. But he badgers this kid. What's your name? And the guy tells me, where are you from? And he goes, what did he say next? Why do you think you should have why do you think you should be able to tell a woman what to do with her body? Never mind, don't answer. I'm not really interested in your opinion. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Guys, I forgot to let me throw that link in here. This is linked at the very, very, very bottom of the chat tonight. Sorry, not the chat, the
description.
Do? Yes, thank you. Description. So if you're watching this later, you can go down and hit it and find it easily. But guys, if you want to watch this asshole, there he is. And Jesus fucking Christ, man.
It sounds like a real piece of shit.
Not only is he a grown ass man, this is an elected official, for fuck's sake. This motherfucker needs to be kicked out of office, and he might be in trouble with the authorities. I would think. Because
I would hope so, but you know how this works. The laws don't apply to the elected officials like it does to normal people.
Motherfuckers out there asking for offering $100 for little girls' information. I feel like that's got to be a crime in some way. I
You
mean,
would think so,
if you can't throw somebody in jail for that, I don't know what you can.
right? It's at minimum he's targeting these kids for something they're doing as kids. I mean, come on. You know
And
they're not there by choice.
and it's perfect. Well, they may be. I mean, they're there with their mom. They're maybe they're little Christian kids, and they think, okay, this is a good cause. I'll even go, Mom, how about we go down and do that? I don't care any of that. Asking to find out there, and this would go if this was the opposite way too. If this was some anti-abortion protester and he's going after some little kid who's got a sign in favor of it or standing there in favor of abortion, you don't do that. I wouldn't be in favor of you doing that to the protester themselves. If it's an adult, it's none of your fucking business. Who that person is has nothing to do with whether or not you have an argument against them. That's just intimidation. That's just trying to scare somebody into not talking, not expressing their opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I agreed with what's her name? Elizabeth Warren, just the other day over something very similar, because it turns out that some private company that works with DHS was tracking all the protests about the kids in cages and gave them a big old report on it. And like, you know what? That's creepy.
Yeah, that is
Who's
creepy.
going to this shit is none of your fucking business as long as it's legal. Yeah, it's just, stop it, you fucking people trying to make everybody scared to give an opinion.
We've gotten to the point where legality is more about morality. If they disagree with you morally, that makes it somehow illegal.
James says, Democrat or Republican official? This is a Democrat from the state of Pennsylvania. I tweeted out to Tom Wolf, who is the governor. That's what he is. The governor of Pennsylvania, asking him if he agreed with this. He hasn't answered with me yet.
Of course not.
I don't expect he will. Yeah. We'll just gloss over that. Yeah. I did reach out to a few people who are a lot bigger than me to make sure that this story was seen by them. Because this one, that guy needs to go away. He should not be in public office.
No, that's
not doing this.
No, that's bullshit. It's super creepy.
Yeah, it's no, not that Tom Wolf, Stephen. No E at the end. Not the Tom Wolf who wrote. This is the Tom Wolf who kind of leads. And look, he can try to get elected again after, he's been kicked out of office for this creepy shit, and people know why he was kicked out of office. I have no problem with that. He can try again, and then people go, yeah, we're going to vote specifically for that piece of shit. But if he goes after kids again, he should be kicked out again. Frankly, I think he should be in jail for what he did there, at least for like 60 days. Trying to find out personal information on little girls. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah, that makes you look like such a pervo.
And look at what he did to that guy. He played that guy saying his name and where he was from. Do you think if those girls had stayed and answered, he wouldn't have broadcast that to the whole fucking world?
Well, of course he would. He's a piece of shit. He probably thinks he's leading the resistance or some crap.
Jesus Christ. Where the hell are the Proud Boys when you need them? I can't even.
Well, they do this to the wrong parent, man. It's going to cause a lot of problems, and then he'll be like, oh, I can't believe this happened.
Oh, yeah. If there was a dad who cared around and heard this guy offering $100 to find out his daughter's personal information, and get the fuck beat out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care if he's in Congress or not. You don't do that to people's kids.
Yeah, that's creepy. That is so creepy. And the creepiest part of it is that he had no problem publishing this, putting it out there.
Well, of course not. He doesn't think he did anything wrong. He's fighting. He thinks he sees this as a war, and there are no rules.
Yeah.
This is not an ideological disagreement. This is an ideological war.
Give $100 if you can tell me who these little girls are. Wait a minute, let me get it out my penis. Anyway, yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck that guy, man. What an asshole. We're probably getting into the court territory over Trump's taxes, man.
Why? Who cares about his fucking taxes?
Real quick, Blondie said, I'll mention it to the Proud Boys I know. Like I said, the only one I know is Yosef, and I don't want to get those guys more trouble than they've already got. My black Jew racist friend, Yosef.
I hope you mentioned it to Sinatra. He's got a pretty big pull.
I don't know if he saw it or not. I didn't think to. I went bigger than that.
Oh, nice.
I'll throw it into the side chat here. Cancel that. Yeah, you guys don't get to see this. Anyhow, Mnuchin.
Nice.
Yeah, right. I don't pull that card very often, but occasionally. Mnuchin rejects Democrats' demands to hand over Trump's tax returns, all but ensuring legal battle.
Oh my God, why are they so obsessed with this? It's weird.
Well, here's the thing. There is a really weird law. It's a really weird law, and it's been around for years. Yes, I'm unprofessional. Y'all just have to live with it. That allows a certain member of a Congress, it's the head of one of the committees, and I forget which one it is, to look at anybody's tax returns. Because other than that, your tax returns are private. They're very well protected. Nobody's allowed to see them unless you let them. It's illegal. That's why we've had problems with people. I think it happened under Bush and Obama, where people in the IRS pulled up their tax returns.
Yeah.
There were people who have done it. No, because those ones both released their tax returns. It was somebody famous during those. But yeah, every so often you get somebody in the IRS who'll go digging through somebody's tax returns, and you can't do that. It's illegal, even within the IRS. Dragon Mage, thank you. It is fine because they were wrong thinkers, right?
Yeah, that's the mentality.
Yeah, you have to have a very specific reason to go looking at somebody's taxes, and it's usually the auditors who are allowed to do that, and only if there's been a reason for the audit. Congress can't just go, give me Joe Bob's taxes, except for one guy in there, in the body, and they're trying to play on that. And this has needed challenge for a long time, but they never use that authority because there's no reason to.
No, there's still no reason to. That should be like national emergency shit. And one person should have to get a court order to get that. It shouldn't be something that they could just walk in and get. They should need like a warrant and probable cause, fit that standard, something high bar, because this is something that's incredibly private and it's none of their fucking business.
A number of legal experts have said it would be unprecedented for Mnuchin to refuse to turn over the tax returns, as the power for lawmakers to seek the returns is written explicitly into a 1924 law. Yes, it is. Like I said, they got that thing where one person can see it. However, this is needed challenged, and they have no reason. And that's what he said. You guys have no reason to see this. It must be a legitimate purpose, and they don't have one. So this will go into the courts, which it should. And my guess, depending on where they do it, it'll probably get it'll probably make it all the way to the Supreme Court. My guess is that a federal judge will say, no, you have to turn them over. The appellate court, where they are, will say, yes, you have to turn them over. And then the Supreme Court will go, no. Are you kidding? Fuck no. There ain't no reason for this. This is an invasion of privacy. It is it's a violation of illegal search and seizure.
Well, they don't care about the laws anymore. I think a lot of these congressmen seem to think they're nobles and that they should have more power than they do.
What is the link to that story? Which one? The one I'm talking about right now? Big J? This is a Washington Post article. I will toss it to you. Now, I didn't read much. God damn it. Sorry. Fucking Me click. Why? Okay, hang on. I gotta find a smaller link because reasons. Let me see. Share. I hate how when you share some of these things, it gets such a long ass URL. There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, man.
See,
But there's the item.
What I really hate is that they seem to think this power only goes one way, and that
Oh,
it will
yeah.
never be used against them. And then when it is used against them, they're all shocked and surprised. Oh, this
Right.
is horrible. How does he think he could do this?
But yeah, there's no way this is going to make it through all the way to the Supreme Court without hitting that illegal search and seizure thing. It's an illegal search, period. You're trying to go through his taxes for no good reason.
Well, they could do it under Obama. It's fine.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's about time it goes to the courts. And I know that a lot of people are like, why are we still talking about this? But we actually got a little bit of a lull for the last year of the last Congress's term. And then the Democrats took over and they're like, we got to see those tax returns. So it's come back up. But it does. This needs to go before the court.
They're so desperate to get rid of Trump, they will do anything, violate any law. That's how it looks. They just look pathetic and desperate at this point.
Faithless says, I bet Mueller already looked at them. There is a theory going around, and I should have grabbed that article. But there's a theory that Congress is going to pull Mueller before them and ask him for Trump's tax returns.
Probably.
Yeah. So,
and he hates Trump enough, he might do it.
And the same thing will happen. Trump will sue to stop that from happening. And I mean, it's got to go to the courts. There's this whole fucking thing. Well, it's precedent. There's nothing in the law that says the president has to release his tax returns. Nothing. This all came about because Jimmy Carter decided, I'm going to share my tax returns with everyone. And then Reagan went, well, he did it. Yeah, I'll show you mine. And since then, it's like, yeah, I'll show you mine. And Trump's like, fuck you. You don't need to see my fucking tax returns. Actually, he said, I'll show them, but I'm under audit. And until I'm not under audit, I'm not showing you. When what he should have said is, fuck you. I'm not showing you my tax returns.
Yeah, it's sort of their business. There's no requirement.
No.
He did something they don't like, and they're throwing a little crybaby tantrum about it. And if they could do this to him, they will ruin some normal person.
Yep. And I wish Trump would come out and just go, fuck you, I'm not showing you. Because there's no reason for you to see him. But everybody's like, it's precedent. It's precedent. You know what? Precedent would be Trump not showing his. That would be precedent for the next president. Ding, ding, ding.
There's lots of dumb precedents out there. He doesn't have to abide by it. This is ridiculous. This is sort of like throwing the witch in the water to see if she floats. And if she does, she's a witch. If she doesn't, she's innocent. There was precedent for that too. Doesn't make it a good idea.
Well, you know what precedent Donald Trump has started? Not taking pay for his job.
Yeah.
Do you think there'll be a big push for that next, whoever the next president is? You think the Democrats will be demanding that they don't take pay if it's a Democrat?
Oh, of course
I bet not. I bet they won't go, Trump set the precedent.
They'll vote for pay raises.
Yeah, fucking assholes. It's meaningless. This is just a way to try to embarrass him. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Like when we saw Bernie Sanders doesn't give much money to charity. His fucking millions of dollars he's made off his book. If you write a book, you could be millionaire too. Yeah, he gave dick to charity. Mr. We got to spread the wealth gave dick to charity. What did he give? $18,000 out of the millions he's made.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, look, hey, it's his money. He can keep it if he wants to, but it's not a good look.
Yeah, don't be such a hypocrite.
Yeah. Oh God, I got to watch that. Cortez was tweeting about her. This was always the dream for people at home and across the country to come together and watch Knock Down the House with community and friends. That was the dream?
It's a pretty low bar for dreams.
For everybody to come and watch a propaganda piece? Really? Well, when was that? Okay, she says that was always the dream. And I'm curious. I am. When did that dream start? Because always the dream makes it seem like when she was a little girl, all she wanted was for people to come together and watch a movie about her. Is she talking about when she ran for Congress, which she had to actually kind of be talked into? Her brother put her up for that nomination there. Was that when it became the dream? Was it when she knocked out Crowley and there was actually, at that point, we knew she would be the next congresswoman from the Bronx? I'm curious. I'm curious when that means, or when that was always the dream. Whatever happened to the dream of world peace?
Yeah, or I don't know.
Feeding the hungry. How about that?
Standards are so low.
It was always the dream for me to be on Netflix. So when I'm Netflixing and chilling with my boyfriend, I can be looking at me while giving him a blowjob. Anyway. Oh, I got to show you a picture. This one. And the Met Gala has happened. We've been talking about it the last couple of nights. You see this outfit?
Yeah.
I want to look how goddamn tight that is.
Yeah. She shaves. Good for her.
She does. Now, do you think she wore it that tight because when she steps, it kind of tickles?
Yeah, I'm betting that gives her the pleasure rub as she sachets down the aisle.
Now, I want you to look at her face here, because this could go one of two ways. Is she thinking, "Oh my God, this feels so good, I can't let them know," or is she thinking, "God, my pussy hurts"?
Little from column A, little from column B.
All right, guys, press 1 in chat if you think she's trying to hold in an orgasm. Press 2 if you think her clit's being pushed into her throat and it's uncomfortable. I'm curious what you guys think. Look at that face. Look at that face. I mean, because it's hard to tell. I mean, it kind of looks like she might be suppressing a smile. I don't know. I just saw that and I'm like, God damn. She would have a thigh gap even if she didn't have a thigh gap.
Yeah.
She got a labia gap. Seems like most people are voting that her puss kind of hurts. Her puss is hurting her. All right, fair enough. Have you seen the person who was voted the number 2 best dressed at this event?
No.
Jack, I got a surprise for you, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Number
what
2.
The hell is that?
Best dressed.
That looks like something a grandma from the Victorian era would wear. And who is this dude?
I don't know his name. I just know that if you dress like that and you're not famous and rich, no woman's going to touch your genitals. That's just, that's science. That's science.
He's trying way too hard too. The black nails, the little tattoos on his hands with the rings and the earrings, and wearing a dress, obviously. That's just sad.
Yeah. But look. You can see his dark nipples.
Ew.
Yeah, dark nipple, man. Why are your nipples so dark, man? Like, that ain't natural. And I realize his shoulders down a little, but his other nipples way down here. His nipples kind of look like Sloth's eyes from Goonies. But yeah, guys, this is the number 2 best dressed in all of the Met Gala. And by the way, that's probably not wrong. I mean, we'll go through the pictures later because, oh my God, they're horrible. He rated his grandma's grieving dress.
Yeah, that looks like a funeral dress.
Yeah, that's not a good look. And let me see if I can find his name. Oh, that's Harry Styles.
His name does not fit the personality.
Met Gala 2019 co-host Harry Styles sets the standard in a fierce sheer blouse.
Ooh, fierce. That's
Fierce.
what a guy needs as a nickname. Fierce. He's so fierce.
Did anything about that look fierce to you?
Fiercely
That looks
gay.
like he lost a bet. That looks like he lost a bet on the Super Bowl, and he's like, "My friends made me wear this out."
Yeah.
It was either this or actually suck a dick. Oh man.
The more you dress like that, the more I think you've already done it.
Yeah, it's just this whole thing. Look, I get it. It's stars dressing up to get attention and trying to see who can outdo each other as the most ridiculous looking person up there. Dude, you got my vote. The chick with her hymen in her throat looked better than you.
Yeah, no shit. I don't think that chick's had a hymen in a long, long time.
Probably not. Probably not. It's probably what she was mad about. Oh man, and finally we're gonna talk about Mr. David Hogg. This is the last thing that I had before we just move on to whatever the fuck we find. Rick Scott, the latest terrible idea to come out of the Democrats' 2020 primary is a federal gun registry. If you want to buy a gun, Cory Booker wants you to register with the federal government, which is true. He came out with his gun plan today, and it is ridiculously fucking stupid.
Of course it is.
Let's see. It violates the Constitution in about 40 different ways, and it's ineffective in about all of the ways. One of the things he said this is a little sidetrack. One of the things that he had in there was that, you know what, let me pull it up and actually read it. I don't want to misquote Corey here. Dude, I got to watch this later. Somebody remind me when I'm leaving that I need to go watch Nick DiPaolo. Fuck. Nick DiPaolo he's got a new comedy special out, and he just put it up free on his own website.
Oh.
Yeah. So
that's nice of him.
Yeah, Bill Burr had tweeted it out. So the trailer's funny as fuck. So I'm gonna go check it out and see what it's all about. There's the tweet from Bill Burr if you do want to check it out yourselves. Not until after we're done here. There you go. Where's old Booker? I know it's been a while. Here we go. Is this it? No. I know I made fun of it. Here it is. Nope, that's the other one where he said during this special month, I want to wish a blessed Ramadan to our Muslim family across the world. And I asked him if they're Muslims or if they're Ramadan worshipers. He didn't answer me, so I'm still not sure. Here it is. Here's Cory Booker's plan. This is the okay. So this is number 2. Yeah, number 2 in his list of how he's gonna stop gun violence. Nowadays, there's more regulation over toy guns than real ones. While medicine, children's toys, and any number of other consumer products are subject to regulation by the federal government, firearms are exempt. In other words, gun manufacturers have little incentive to make their products safer.
What?
Yes. Corey, nobody is saying that the guns are accidentally getting swallowed by children. You know what I mean? Nobody's saying they got lead paint on them and that's causing people to die. No. They're working as intended.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be safe. They have the bitey end.
Yeah. He's making it sound like they're not working properly, so we have to make sure that they're regulated and we can make them safer so children aren't getting hurt. It's not how it works, you dumb motherfucker.
Such a retard.
But anyway, so Rick Scott tweeted out, it's a terrible idea. And David Hogg said this: how many shootings have you had in your state and you still don't get it? How many mothers and fathers must know the feeling of having an empty room where their child used to sleep until you do? Senators like you have to lead, he said LED, he meant lead, Senators like you have to lead by fear because that's the only way you've ever won. Now, I want to back up for a second. How many mothers and fathers must know the feeling of an empty room where their child used to sleep until you do, suggesting that children are going to be killed? But Rick Scott's the one leading by fear. Like what? Dude, you used fear in the same fucking tweet. The same fucking tweet.
That's different when he does it.
I see this so often. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna rip on the left a little bit here because they do it far more than the right does. The left loves fear. Don't believe me? Ask him about climate change.
Yeah, we're all gonna die by 2005.
Seriously, a dude put up a AP story. Did I comment on that one? Yes. This is an AP story, and I'm going to read this to you. The United Nations, a senior UN environmental official says entire nations would be wiped off the face of the earth by rising sea levels if the global warming trend is not reversed by the year 2000. Coastal flooding and crop failures would create an exodus of eco-refugees, threatening political chaos, and said Noel Brown, director of the New York office of the UN Environment Program, or UNEP. He said governments have a 10-year window of opportunity to solve the greenhouse effect before it goes beyond human control. This was written in 1989. So yeah, tell me about the fear, guys. But all through the election, the last several, you will hear the Democrats just pounding fear and then turn around and go, the Republicans over there just want you to be afraid. Now, I know they want you to be afraid, but you're all going to die if we don't save the planet. All your kids are going to be shot if we don't get rid of guns. If we don't have Medicare for all, you're all going to die with some horrible disease that could have been easily treated. But those fuckers over there, they just want you to be afraid.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's pretty much exactly how it goes, isn't it?
It's exactly how it goes. It's exactly how it goes. And then the media is like, yes, them Republicans, they're using the fear. Yeah, people like Jim Acosta go, why are you guys preaching fear? And why don't you care that the environment is about to kill us all? It's fucking retarded, man. It's fucking retarded. Oh yeah. So anyway, I've hey Polly, how you doing, man? I've had some fun on the Twitter machine today. David Hogg, man, he used fear in the same fucking thing where he's talking about other people using fear. I'm like,
yeah, I hate that kid. He's such a fucking idiot.
He's a moron. I mean, he gives a bad name to morons. Morons are smarter than that. He's like if Wile E. Coyote had a retarded little brother. One that just kept running into a rock that hadn't even been painted yet, you know?
The kind of retard they would chain up in the attic.
Yes. Like Sloth, only skinnier.
And probably dumber.
At least Sloth was worth something. Yeah, that guy's a fucking moron. Anyway. So yeah, those are the things I had saved up. Who's dumber, AOC or Hogg? Man, that is a hard one.
I'd actually say David Hogg because I would say AOC's more ignorant, but Hogg is stupid, and he looks like he's got a big gray head.
I'd call it a draw probably, because Dave is ignorant too. I mean, and he's a lot younger, so I give him a little more slack for it. She's 30, man. She's fucking 30 saying the same stupid shit she keeps saying.
She's a chick.
I know.
They're kind of that way all the time.
Maybe the air in her head needs recycled. I don't know. They're both morons.
Yeah. I find him to... I know she's in Congress and all, but I find him to be slightly, potentially more dangerous because he's got that cult leader thing. Whereas people mock AOC, he's got this kind of retarded aura that people listen to him when they have absolutely no reason to.
Oh man. Guys, don't forget to support the channel by hitting that like button and the share button. YouTube has been fucking with us, man. The analytics, man, they were down. It's funny, they were down, and then I mentioned it to them, and suddenly they popped right back up. And we're not talking just one stream, a couple of streams. And guys, those of you watching, press 1 in the chat if you did not get a notice that this stream went live tonight. Because I'm trying to get them to pay attention to this. Because we had a whole bunch of people tell us yesterday that they didn't get a notice till we were like 3 hours into the stream.
Oh,
And,
you want to know something interesting? I got my notice on Chrome, but not on Firefox.
Yeah, there's a bunch of ones popping up in the chat.
Yeah, because I stream on a different account. Oh, sorry.
If you got a notice, you don't have to put anything in. I'm looking for the people who didn't. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Chad.
I stream on a different account that I post videos on, obviously. So when I'm in Chrome, to be on here, I actually got the notice on through this account, but I didn't get it on my other platform. So I think they're just sending notices out on Chrome, because I've noticed that seems to be the trend. I never get the notification otherwise.
Oh,
I think that's a possibility.
It could be, yeah. I wonder. They still haven't answered back, and I'm going to keep annoying them until they do, because that's ridiculous. There's no reason. But yeah, guys, seriously, if you enjoyed the stream, yeah, throw the shekels, blah blah blah. But if you guys could share and like that does help, because these assholes don't want me and Jack to be heard. I don't know why.
What do you like, my parents? Come on,
we're lovely people. My parents, fuck. Some of us don't have parents to make that joke, Jack.
You'll get over it.
I know.
I'm sorry, I'm a little cold today.
Terry D-, thank you. I use Chrome and my notifications are fine. I'm wondering, why don't you have a microphone, Polly? What happened?
He's traveling.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Why don't you bring your microphone with you, man?
Yeah, you should be traveling your microphone in case of emergency streaming needs.
You could be streaming like Andy down in Florida.
Oh my God. No, don't stream like Andy.
The three of us should go down to Florida and recreate that. I'm just saying. Anyhow.
I vote Polly's the one to be arrested.
Yes, Polly gets arrested. Sorry, you're not here to vote. It's a voice vote. And you didn't have a voice tonight. Sorry. No, I realized this year I have more mothers to celebrate Mother's Day with than ever before, even though I don't have my own. It's like, huh. I don't know how to feel about that. But it's great because we get to find out the sex of the new baby, and I'm excited. And I keep getting asked, do you hope it's a boy or a girl? I'm like, I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It's going to be adorable either way.
Exactly. It's gonna be my little one either way. It's either going to be granddaughter number 3 or grandson number 1, and either way, it's going to be spoiled by grandpa. That's what matters. But once I find out what sex it is, I can start buying it clothes.
Yeah, and toys. Because if it's a boy, then you can finally play with G.I. Joes again, and it'll be socially acceptable.
Yeah, look, even Little Butt's a little too little for the action figures.
Yeah, but you just be like, we'll keep them here until they're old enough, and then you can play with them.
But excuse me, I will not lie to you and tell you that I did not plan the Lego thing, because one of my greatest joys is like, I can play Legos and nobody's going to judge me. So every time Little Butt's like, you want to play Legos? I'm like, hell yeah, let's play. She's like, do you want to play dolls? I'm like, sure. You want to play Legos? Hell yeah, I want to play Legos. I fucking love Legos. And she always says the same thing. Build me a house, Grandpa. I'm like, sure, I can do that. And so I build her a house while she plays with her little Belle figure, because one of her sets came with Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Do stores have 72 varieties of outfits? No, unfortunately not. If you're having an otherkin, you have to make those clothes yourself.
Yeah, are they going to raise the baby gender neutral?
No, I will slap the shit out of them. I'll slap sense into them. Your feet will hate you for buying Legos. Well, luckily at this age, they're the are they Duplos? Yeah, I think they're I think they're technically Duplo.
Yeah, the big lumpy ones. Those don't hurt nearly as much when you step on them.
Yeah, you got to try to step on those. You trip on them more than you'll step on them. But when they get a little bit older, yeah, because they actually have a lot better Disney sets in the regular Legos than they do in Duplo. The Disney sets, most of the Duplo ones are like Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah,
they have a couple of them. Like they have the Beauty and the Beast one. There is a I forget what there's a couple others, but they're not being made anymore. So the only way to get them is online, and they're expensive as fuck.
Yep, Lego collectors are obsessive, to say the least.
Oh man, phone is going back in the pocket. Lurk mode engaged. Peter, enjoy your lurk mode. We slap 2 cents into them. Nah, I wouldn't slap them. I'd just be like, I'm gonna take this baby until you're ready to raise it. Because y'all have obviously gone retarded, and I don't want my grandchild raised by a retard.
Yeah. Plus, it'd be hard to slap 2 cents plus into someone because he is an adult male, and it's hard to get a hold of somebody like that and get the momentum.
Yeah, and I mean, he's man-sized. You can't just slap Negroes into people. I'm pretty sure that's against the law in all 48 continuous states.
Probably. I'm sure Alaska's cool with it, but
probably, yeah. They'd be like, we've never seen one of those before. Where'd you get it?
Is that like an Inuit?
Oh man. Bunny any bro. Oh, I don't know what that's about. Damn, I'm too late again. Hi, Monkey. Hi, Vince. How you doing, man? What collectors aren't obsessive? Well, that's true.
Yeah, there's always a kook in every group. Oh, poor Norman. Legoland's 50 miles from him. That's
oh damn.
The only one in the country too. That sucks.
That'd be awesome.
Legoland is fun.
I've never been, but I freaking love Legos. I used to have a Lego ship, one of the pirate ships.
Oh
and several, just all kinds. Actually, those are still around somewhere. I saved all my Legos for my kids, and they eventually got boxed up. I think they're in the garage. Yeah, I had a ton of them that I just, passed on down. But my kids, go ahead.
I never had Legos. I had 10 that came in like a little McDonald's thing.
I'm not sure what that is.
McDonald's used to have the toys in the Happy Meals, the cool ones, and they had Legos one time, and those were the only Legos I ever had.
Oh wow! Well, this one I didn't get in the pirate ship. I didn't get till I was like 16 or so, and to be honest with you, I have no idea how I had the money for it. I didn't steal, but I don't remember if Dad got it for my birthday or something. And yes, I played with Legos when I was in my 16, 17 years. Yeah, I did when I was a teenager. I'm okay with it.
Well, it's a building toy. It's like an erector set. That doesn't count. It's not a real toy.
I had like little dramas I acted out with them.
Okay, now you're playing with it. Yeah,
I was playing with it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not ashamed of who I am.
I don't care. I'm 45 and I read comic books. I can't exactly judge.
My children never took to the Legos the way I did, and it seems like little butt loves her Legos. So I played with Legos a couple years ago. Nothing wrong. I love Legos, man. They're fun.
Yeah, I think as long as you're being entertained and you're not hurting anyone, I don't really give a fuck what people's hobbies are. I think that hobbies are great. You play with Legos, awesome. I don't care if you're coloring. You call it adult art therapy all you want. You're coloring, but yeah, man, who cares? Just do you. Don't let other people judge you.
Oh, we're about to get into some shit, but before we do that, you know my favorite thing about Legos?
What's that?
I could build something and break it, and it didn't break it. I could rebuild it, you know? So I could have these massive like battles and that shit, man. That fucker sank more often than you would realize.
Yeah,
that was one unseaworthy vessel. Let me tell you.
Well, and now they've got all these cool play sets with like different characters from different movies and TV shows. They're spoiled. They got like little Captain Americas and Avengers and all this. We didn't have any of that. We had like generic spaceman.
Oh yeah.
That was as in depth as you got. Everybody had a yellow head.
Yep. I one of my favorite Legos was just a little Lego man I named Dell. He was the hero of all of my adventures. Real quick, right. William says, Monk, thank you for your stream. Makes night shift easier. Never got the pirate set. Thank you for watching. I hope we entertain. We try, or at least I do. I don't know if Jack's over there trying or not. He entertains me.
Trying is the first step toward failure.
So just let it happen.
Just let it happen.
Okay, I don't know why this has popped up on my fucking feed. I don't know if somebody's trying to give me a fucking stroke or what. Are you outraged by the fact the queue for the women's toilet is always so much longer than the men's? Here, our female producers are sick and tired of waiting as the men breeze past. How do we eradicate the queue gap?
The queue gap. It's because we stand up and pee in a trough. Like if you go to a stadium, they literally have a trough.
Literally a trough. You ever see that picture of the chick who went in there and just sat on the trough?
Yeah, like that. I would never do that.
No, that's disgusting. You're gonna get the herpaderp that way.
Oh yeah, at minimum, you'll get the super gonorrhea and the gonorrhea sniffle AIDS, and
that's how you get the toilet AIDS.
Yeah. Oh, probably pregnancy while you're at it too.
No, here's the thing. Look, it doesn't take women that much longer than us to pee. It doesn't. All they have to do is unzip, pull down their pants, then they sit. They wipe, they stand up, and pull everything back up. At most, you're talking like 10 seconds longer than us.
Yeah.
The problem is they take too goddamn long in there. It's you know what causes the gap? Women.
Yep. Well, once you sit down, you are automatically, in a relaxed mindset. So they get the phone out, they do their makeup, they do whatever that women do, and when they're alone, think. I don't know, and then they just fuck around for a minute. Then they fuck around at the mirrors, and every chick I know goofs off in the bathroom.
Excuse me. Thank you so much, Nico. Look up AOC's garbage disposal on Twitter, monkey. Oh, God. Do I want to?
I bet you do.
All right. Let me see. On Twitter, you said? All right. Yeah. I'm tired of women bitching about things they cause themselves.
Oh, it's never their fault. Women don't take responsibility anymore. As a general rule, I don't want to hear how you're the exception, because you probably are the exception. But let's face it, the majority are nuts.
Oh, shit. Ocasio-Cortez posts about new garbage disposal in posh new apartment. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is learning a lot of new things in Washington. God damn it, one of those full-page ads popped up. Sorry, guys. Including about what a garbage disposal is. The 29-year-old freshman congresswoman posted photos and videos on Instagram showing the apparently terrifying contraption at work in her swanky DC apartment and saying she'd never seen one before.
Really?
Okay, everyone, I need your help because I moved into this apartment a few months ago and I just flipped a switch and it made a noise and it scared the daylights out of it. Oh my God.
This gotta be a joke.
I'm told this is a garbage disposal. I've never seen a garbage disposal. I've never had one in any place I've ever lived, she later tweeted or said.
You got a super chat.
She then wondered whether the device was environmentally sound. Diesel Dave, thank you. LOL, women think. Yeah, we're trying to be nice to the women today. I bashed on them a little bit yesterday. The DC apartment is bougie and has things I've never seen before. Ocasio-Cortez captioned the video later, noting, "Is this what social mobility is? Using kitchen appliances you never saw growing up."
Mr. Dax said, "Did she find the doorbell?"
Oh God!
Is this real? Or is this a fake article?
This is real.
Oh God, that that makes me sad. You know why she never knew about the garbage disposal before? Is because she probably doesn't ever cook her own food.
Oh no, she cooks all the time. That's what she does on Instagram.
Oh,
she got a whole bunch of shit one time because Miss Environment over here, when she made sweet potatoes, or she cut up a whole bunch of sweet potatoes and just threw the peels in the garbage instead of putting them to go be composted.
Oh God, shut up.
Wait, this is okay. First, she bitched about the fact that she got plastic bags at the store, right? And then she threw the plastic bags away and threw the trimmings on top. So instead of recycling the bags and putting the waste to compost, yeah, she just Miss Environmentally Friendly here. She just threw it all in the garbage. Why? Because she's a twit. Anyway. God damn. I didn't know what a fucking garbage disposal is. Because you're a fucking moron. Yeah. You had to at least have heard of one before. Jack, this world is hurting my brain. All right. I wanted to go over the Met Gala stuff, man. We don't have to go through a lot or all of it because there's a ton of these pictures. But where I know the New York Post had them. Come on, give me my thing. You're gonna make me look at my history, aren't you, you assholes? Is this the article? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Da 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 da. We're gonna do our best Joan Rivers tonight. This is Lady Gaga in a. The best article or the best comment I saw on this was somebody that said, "I loved Parachute Day at school."
Everybody loved Parachute Day at school.
Parachute Day was awesome. I don't know why Lady Gaga's in another dress. And there she is again. And again, she was just rocking out all the different styles. I don't know. Kelty Knight. Let me know if you want me to go back one, because I'm going to be going through these kind of fast. There's Serena Williams. That's a dress big enough to hide her penis.
It looks like a pink lemonade bottle.
Kind of does, yeah. I think she's supposed to be a purse.
What?
I know. She kind of blends in with the back. You can't see that real well.
Yeah.
And that's just, I'm trying to be fashionable, but I don't know what it is. And this woman does not belong here.
Yeah, she looks fairly normal. What's going on?
She's wearing. This is a woman who goes, "Look, I don't give a fuck about y'all's culture. I just want a nice picture of me."
Right?
Nothing amazing.
There's a theme with weird pink colors here. What the hell?
This is apparently Billy Porter. I don't know who the fuck that is. But wait, it gets better. He's the top of the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah, only gayer.
Only gayer. Laverne Cox. Isn't that the dude girl from Orange is the New Black?
I think so.
All right. Here's Mr. Styles and Alessandro Michel? I don't know. It's probably pronounced Frenchy, so it's probably like Dave. I don't know how to pronounce French. But yes, this is Mr. Best Dressed, y'all. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. He wasn't wearing a dress. which
It's a onesie
which makes that even worse
somehow.
because these go like all the way up to just under his nipples, so it's like overalls.
Faithless asked if this is the capital from the Hunger Games.
Oh, doesn't it kind of look like it?
Yeah.
Just some chicks, none of them horrible, none of them great. I don't know who any of them are because I don't pay attention much to Hollywood anymore. I really should, for no reason at all. Diner chic, I guess.
Yeah. You gonna take my order? Waitress?
For some reason, it says Dan all over her legs. I mean, there's so many of them where they're trying. Oh, look, we get the backside of that last girl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it still looks like a diner from like a 1950s futuristic movie.
Oh, that's why it says Dan, because that says Dexter Dan or something like that. Daxter Dan. It's like, I'll make the dress for you, but you're going to have my name all over it. Wow.
I don't know what this is.
Wow. All right. That's Elton John 100 years from now.
Yeah, what the fuck? Is that what gender is this person?
This is Hamish Bowles, so I'm guessing that's a dude. Hamish. They pronounce the H in those, right? Hamish.
I guess. I don't know.
What do they do with these outfits when they're done?
Hopefully throw them in the trash so they're never seen again because they're hideous.
Do they burn them?
I'd imagine they probably donate them to some charity as a tax write-off. The charity auctions them off to weirdos.
But yeah, that what? All right. Wow, that's a lot of titty.
Hey, Precious, what's up? Feeling very orange?
What is that shit under her eyes? Did she get burned?
It's probably like war paint of some kind.
Is that whiteface?
It might be partial whiteface.
Thank you, Johnny Hellcat. I'd expect her back to say "Eat it, Joe's," right? You're not wrong there.
She should have been carrying a coffee pot around. Really worked the motif.
Would you like a refill? It's the Kool-Aid pimp. Nice. And that's actually not horrible. I mean, it's a little poofy, but
it looks like one of those old-timey dresses.
Yeah. She could smile. What are these people only the guys allowed to smile?
Yes, women don't smile. It's disempowering. You don't want the male gaze upon you.
I'm gonna look like a bitch. Oh. Celine Dion.
I feel bad for everyone sitting behind her.
Yeah. All right. I mean, that's not horrible for Halloween.
Oh, is that a trick-or-treat bag she's got?
By the way, the theme for this was camp. We talked about that the other night. We learned that the theme for this year's show was camp. And other than Lady Gaga, who looks like she was wearing a tent, none of these say camp to me.
Well, the skeleton one, it could be campy if somebody was dressed like Batman chasing her.
I suppose so. Sure. This is 21 Savage. That's a dude's name, 21 Savage. I don't care about your Prince jacket, but wait. Is this the rest of the waiters back here? Oh, that was Dapper Dan is what that said.
Oh, that must be the maitre d' behind him.
Must be. I'm going to be looking for those now.
So far, the skeleton one's winning.
I would say so. I mean, this is not, I mean, nothing. It's just like.
That's not bad. It looks like a cellophane wrap of some kind, but at least they look normal.
It looks like something Kelly Bundy would have wore.
Yeah, it's mildly slutty, which I like.
Yeah.
And he looks fine. He's wearing a nice suit. So
no, okay. You're right. It's a nice suit, except he has the skinny pants on.
Oh, yeah. Skinny jeans need to be outlawed. You're not going to ever have children.
They did that at the Oscars this year. Like, everybody was wearing skinny pants with their fucking tuxedos, and it made them all look horrifically homosexual. I'm not saying they weren't homosexual. It just made them look that way. We're only 26 in of 150,
Oh my god.
right?
I like these colors, but that outfit, not on an outfit. That's something you would put on like an art piece or something.
Sure. And this is another one. It's just I'm going to dress up in something frilly and a little bit ridiculous. It's only a little ridiculous. I'm okay with that. Wow.
I don't know what's happening here, but I'm opposed to it on a moral level.
We found an Asian girl Jack won't bang.
No, not at all. Never. I would never touch this woman.
What the fuck is her name? Aquafina? Aquafina?
Aquafina. That's somebody trying to pronounce that water bottle, and they decide to keep that word as a name.
Aquafina. It's her name is actually Aquafina, spelled really, really bad. This is Mindy Kyling. Wow, she has wow.
Swollen.
Mindy.
She's gotten very, very fat.
Now, blonde hair does not work with your skin tone, honey.
No. Just accept that you're Indian. Oh my god.
This isn't bad, except for what I don't know why he did the military. I'm going off the war thing down here.
Yeah.
But otherwise, man, okay, no big deal.
Yeah,
you're not weird enough to be on here, dude. You're weird enough to be on here.
Yeah. That's hideous.
Now we see why the women aren't allowed to smile. This is like, I wanted to be fashionable in the 80s.
Yeah, no, that's very 80s. That's ugly.
Dude, there's lice all over your jacket.
You have a dandruff problem.
Fuck. Oh, not to be outdone by that other dude. Wow.
Well, he's really blending in with the background, so he's gonna run up in front of the stage and
just hide.
No, there'll be people stealing stuff behind him, and he's the cover, the distraction.
Jesus.
I don't know what's going
man.
on. That looks like he's from Doctor Who, only really flamboyant Time Lord.
This looks like, look, I'm a guy. I want to try to stand out, but I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Quick, give me the curtains. I have an idea. That's actually not horrible. The big flower on it's kind of weird.
Yeah, but still way more normal than most of what we've seen.
Yeah,
like, I want something slightly unique, but I don't want to look like a retard.
She probably got booed for that.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Casa bonita.
Yes, I had a handkerchief that looked like that once.
Thank you, Johnny Hellcat. This reminds me of a roast stream Jack and I did way back. Watch out for the naked Korean dude, monkey.
Oh my god, yeah. That was great.
She has the same lice problem over. It's on her the bottom. I mean, I don't. What is it? What does the Met Gala do?
I don't know, but that chick had a widow's peak like Eddie Munster too.
Oh yeah, she did, and that's something she did on purpose because that's not an actual real thing. You can see because there's a separation right there. That looks retarded, lady. Okay. Did they tell him what color the carpet would be? Because so many of these people are like the same color as it.
Yeah, there must have been some kind of pink motif that went out because there's way too many people wearing some variation of pink.
And this says red carpet. We haven't seen red carpet anywhere.
No.
Just throwing that out there. Well, that's patriotic. Oh, no, this lady I think we see in a minute. That's the patriotic one. This is just kind of boo.
This looks like a real late 70s, early 80s crappy superhero costume.
This is why Bruce Jenner is now Caitlyn Jenner. That outfit's the bomb.
He later exploded.
Moving on.
That's just some security guard.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why I'm here.
I'm working this event, sir. You need to move along.
Are those like angels on as? Because it kind of looks like they have hands.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Wow. It actually looks like a World of Warcraft outfit, but with
it looks very fantasy inspired, but I would say this is actually tamer than most.
Sure, yeah.
It's not bad. It hugs her hips really well.
Yes, I mean, it actually makes him look even better because it's purposefully goes in right there. That's actually good designing right there.
Yeah,
that works for your body, sweetheart. You get a win.
Yeah, I would say this is probably the classiest one of all the freak shows. See, that just looks like shit.
That looks like a pimp.
Yeah.
It looks like a stereotypical 70s pimp. But look, she got her picture taken.
Johnny Hellcat. That's where my Christmas tree ornaments went.
Oh, yeah, here's the patriotic one. I saw this earlier. It's not horrible, but it's still like, what? Come on.
Yeah, they look like they're in a marching band.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not as hideous as it looked from the back.
I appreciate the plunging neckline.
Yeah, and again, this one hugs her hips well. It's got nice conformity to her body. And show a little bit of titty, and yeah, that's not bad.
See, I like that.
Yeah, that's actually fairly classy. It's a little frilly, but
yeah, a little too frilly, but I mean, that's the kind you take her home and bone her afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't even have to take that off. Oh, what the fuck? So many things wrong with this. All right, we need to talk about this for a minute. Because this is becoming a growing trend. This idea that, guys can wear eye makeup. You can. Don't. Because what the fuck is wrong with you? Does he have just like a little tiny bit of lipstick, or did somebody bust his bottom lip open?
I think that's a little lipstick thing to kind of mimicking like the little soul patch that guys used to have in the 90s.
But on his lip?
Yeah. There was a real shitty band in the 80s. The guy did that. Forget who it was, but he had the same kind of general makeup structure, but it was red. That's just hideous.
Oh, wow. What is that?
Yeah,
this is actually a YouTube influencer.
Influencing what?
He's one of those guys who's gotten really famous with a makeup channel.
Oh.
And the only reason I know that I don't know, I didn't notice by sight, but the name James Charles. My wife watches this motherfucker. Huh. I don't know if she watches him very much. She watches Jeffree Star, and he used to be with Jeffree a lot. Yeah, the fucking. Oh no. Okay.
Again, I'm pretty sure they watched 1980s sci-fi movies and just stole all the dystopian future gang look.
I think this is a very feminist symbol, actually. Real quick. Thank you, Diesel Dave. It says, I still have a soul patch. Cool. If she spreads her legs, what happens? It makes an X, like a no.
Oh.
No.
Diesel Dave, there's one difference between you and them is you could probably pull off a soul patch because you look like a man.
Right. Okay, that would be a good Halloween costume.
Yeah.
If you went as a fairy, I bet if they had zoomed in right there, we would have seen a nipple.
Oh, yeah.
Look how thin that is. Nipples for everyone. Okay.
Vampire from the 60s.
Nothing.
Not the worst one we've seen, but.
Oh, wow.
Oh, see, that doesn't look too bad. It looks plasticky, but that's probably
a little, yeah. The fabric is probably not the best, but that's nice.
Yeah, see, that looks like something you'd go to an opera in.
That looks like a lady you want to fuck.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I absolutely would fuck her.
Wait, is Taylor Hill old enough for me to say that? I don't know who she is.
She looks 21 to me.
She told us she was 21. Diesel Dave, thank you. Flash, Gordon. Oh, no. 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 What the fuck is that? Lena Dunham, of course it is. The fat one on the right is Lena Dunham.
Oh, she's gotten fatter. She looks even more like a potato.
Well, she had her uterus taken out. She's probably filled it with Twinkies. And look, she can't even have as high heels because of her fat. This chick's got like 4-inch heels and she's got like half an inch. Those started at the same height, y'all. Gotta hate that twat.
Yeah.
I wish I'd had an abortion. Fuck you. That is one cross-eyed bitch.
Yeah, she looks mean.
Is that a dude?
I don't know. It might be. She's got a pretty masculine jawline and shoulders.
And chest.
Yeah.
There is no separate. Somebody tell me, is MJ Rodriguez a dude? Because I'm thinking that's a dude, man. There's a penis hanging right above there.
That's the surprise inside.
Dominique Jackson.
If you'd gotten rid of the white thing behind her head there, that probably would have been okay.
Mate, well, she got a long train to it. I mean, a lot of these girls have this. It's just throw fruffles on me. Fruffles, is that a word?
Sure.
Hashtag fruffles, y'all.
The common consensus is he looked like a man.
That is it. I'm telling you, that's a dude. Look how old these two look.
That's
the Olsen twins, y'all.
Yeah, what's sad is their sister Elizabeth. She plays a Scarlet Witch in the Marvel movies. That chick looks really hot, and these two aged like Skeletor.
These two have had a lot of plastic surgery already.
Yeah,
you can see it in this one. This one, maybe not as much. This one's had a ton done through here.
Yeah, and I don't know why. They probably look fine if they hadn't done that.
Probably. They'd probably look normal, but man.
I'd probably still bang them.
I wouldn't, man. I feel like they'd steal your soul.
Yeah,
look at them. They look like evil sisters.
That's why they do them from behind.
Some medieval fantasy where they kill you for their blood so they can stay young.
Yeah, although I still would bang Elizabeth.
Nothing to say here. It's just you trying.
Yeah, it's trying too hard. It looks like she's got like the cone of shame that you put on the dog.
Mm-hmm. If you're gonna do, and her hair's sticking up like Marge Simpson.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do something like this, either go all out or just come classy. Because otherwise, you're just a. Now this one bothered me because I did see this one earlier. Are they a couple?
I don't
Benedict
know.
Cumberbatch and Sophie Hunter. Because if you look at their faces,
they look like brother and sister.
Right. And they have the same long ass neck. Look at that.
Well, you got super chat there.
MJ is a chick. She kind of looks like she's the sister from Fresh Prince, says Diesel Dave. Are you sure that's a chick, man? I mean, I'll take your word for it, but man.
The chick with the beehive, Johnny said, is she the one from B-52s? Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch here, he's got that hat and the look of like a rich aristocrat in Britain that would politely tell you to get off his lawn.
Yeah, I don't like the slippers thing he has going on. Wear real shoes, you tart. But I mean, he looks fine and she looks okay. I was bothered because I'm like, wait, are they a couple? And they look like brother and sister. This one actually tells us the designer. It's Emily Blunt and Michael Kors. I don't care. Disco ball.
Yeah.
Looks like a disco ball and a flamingo got into a fight and neither of them won.
Yeah, the silicone implants didn't win either.
No, look at them titties. Look how pushed together them titties are.
They look so fake.
Press F in chat for her titties, man. Oh, the shoes. Dude, you didn't even try.
You going bowling later? Like
you didn't even fucking try. Jeez. There we go. There's camel toe. Did you see her Oscar the Grouch purse over here?
Oh my god, I didn't even
Me
notice
neither.
I was looking at her crotch.
Somebody had to point that out to me because the first thing I told you guys, I look at eyes and crotch, and her crotch was exposed, so I didn't even pay attention to her face at first, and then somebody else had to point that out to me.
Well, she's not bad looking, but she just looks like a stripper.
Bitch needs to smile though. Reach down and tug on that so you can smile again. Because we voted, your clit is being destroyed right now. Benedict looks like Lord Bear's personification in human form. That's not nice to Lord Bear. Press F in chat for her clit. Okay, let's see what else we got. That's nothing fancy. You suck. Kind of looks like a tiki hut, but
Nah, that looks like rags.
I don't know if I can take this affair seriously at all, knowing that they have YouTube influencers up on their red carpet or on their pink carpet.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube, and oh wow.
Oh, what the hell? He looks good.
Yeah. Again, skinny pants. Stop that.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking with that. That outfit is just, it looks like a candy wrapper.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Vlad Tepes showed up.
Yeah, he brought his own head because he's, edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like you wore your dad's tux.
I don't know. That's hideous.
Oh, who is that?
I don't know. She's cute though.
Rosie Huntington Whiteley. This is the part of the show where we talk about where we put our penises, guys. I forgot to announce that at the beginning of the segment. Oh my. All right.
Wow. It looks like an out of tune TV.
You know what this reminds me of? Honestly, yeah, you're not wrong. But, and I'm sorry to tell you this, white guys, black guys have always had a lot more flair in their style. I mean, that's why they usually, you'll see black guys with like colored suits, not like just brown or a light blue or white. They'll come up in there with like a bright purple something. And to me, that's just like, look, all these honkies around here in just their regular clothes. This is some style. There's Demi Moore with some giant-headed motherfucker. Look how big his head is. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that suit does not help. Neither do the skinny jeans, but she looks nice.
His head goes from the top of his head to the start of her titties.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Giant head.
Yeah, and he's got those skinny things on. She's like 90 now?
She's pretty old, but she looks good.
Well, that's a lot of makeup, and that's a frail 90-year-old woman's body in there.
Yeah.
No. Nary Neff. No.
Hey, Big Bird, where's Snuffleupagus?
Don't ask that. We'll probably find it. That's not. I mean, come on. You don't even deserve to be there in that outfit.
No, she just looked like a prostitute. See, that looks a little. That's high class trash right there.
The next one, yeah. This one here, though. I mean, not even a good prostitute.
No, that's like that's cat lady prostitute.
It's like I can't pay my cell phone bill this month. I'm gonna have to suck a dick for it. Yeah, this is just that's nice trash, man. Who is this? Haley Bieber?
Yeah, but that's like trailer park people's idea of high class.
Yeah,
like the belly chain going. I
like,
mean, I'd bang her, but
dong.
Yeah, that chick will do butt stuff. What the hell is that?
I don't even.
Did they escape from Pan's Labyrinth?
This is another one where I'm just like, why? Why did you even come? Did you think you would be? You're not the worst. You're not the best. You just look like you didn't even try.
Yeah.
This looks like a child's art project. Like give him a glue stick and some doilies.
The evil one said they all do anal.
That's how they get the job from Harvey.
Yeah. Let's see, she looks pretty, but I don't
Yeah.
like the outfit.
No,
Looks
but
like
see, I don't like the outfit because it's just an ugly fabric.
Mm-hmm.
The way it fits on her and everything, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just an ugly choice of fabric.
Yeah, it conforms well. She's a beautiful woman to begin with.
Yeah.
I just think the fabric looks like something a peacock would have as wallpaper.
Other than the stairs going up her, nothing.
Yeah, it's okay.
There's a lot of that, and I hate it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
He looks like an internet priest.
He kind of does. I can marry you. The internet says so.
I feel like some of these are cultural appropriation from hideous people.
Damn.
Again, I don't like the fabric, but it looks like it does conform to her pretty well. She's not bad looking.
All I'm saying is I want to see what's further up here. That's what this makes me think.
Well, it's Zoe Saldana, so I'm sure it's muscle.
No idea who she is.
Oh, she was Gamora in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, is that who she is?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's ugly, and I like her leg there. Oh my. The bitch has a fence around her face.
Yeah.
But why?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening. There's
And-
too many angles. It doesn't.
Is she marrying herself?
I don't know. Look, it's T'Challa. Thanks, Dante.
Oh, look at this guy in the background. I wonder when we get to him.
I'm 8. I dressed myself.
Punky Brewster, redone.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I don't like the big stuff off her ass, but the rest of it's not bad.
Yeah, she's got like the Wonder Woman gauntlets on. That kind of works for me.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Cute.
I'd prefer somebody else in that outfit, but hey.
She's athletic at least. That looks like a lemonade stand threw up on her.
Gangnam style.
That dude looks retarded.
Oh my.
The chandelier we found.
It's Katy Perry. Okay.
She tries too hard.
She does. She should have a shark in the background. Oh.
What?
I don't know. I'm not going to ask.
That's an insult to Lady Liberty.
It is. Huh.
That's an insult to my eyes. I don't know what this is. I think Gil Gerard fought that one once.
You let me know if I need to stop on any of the. Oh, wow. Okay. Now, that is a really short dress.
Yes, it is.
I didn't realize that at first, and I realized, wait, those are not connected.
Yeah, she is smoking hot, but that headband is what ruins it for me. That tiara thing.
Oh, that is Wonder Woman. Okay. Yeah. I don't find her particularly attractive, honestly. She's not ugly, but she's just
I don't know why. I'm really drawn to her.
I didn't even look at the face. I was down here.
Yeah.
Tell y'all, I'm a crotch hound. There's Barbie. Oh, you poor thing. This actually, okay, especially down here, this looks like a bad portrait from the 80s where it kind of just blends in, where they do that blend thing.
It does.
Oh my.
We're old. Bette Midler looks like she's reprising her role on Hocus Pocus there.
She does. She kind of looks like a witch there. And I don't, wow. I'm a picture.
Picture of retarded, yeah.
I need something to make this dress look dumb enough to go to the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Could you super glue a picture frame onto me?
You trash this up just a bit.
Oh, what the hell is even going on there?
That's some fucked up abstract art.
She got an eye titty, man.
Yeah, I don't like that. There's a lot wrong with this one.
You ruined your titty. You made me not want to look at your titty. What did you do? Gwen Stefani, as I'm getting too old for you to smell this.
It's a Picasso. Good one, Dan.
That's what it looked like. Oh, look. Julianne Moore is one of those women that I don't think she's pretty.
No.
But I think she is incredibly fuckable.
Yeah, she's average looking, but she really tries too hard.
There's parts in the movie Boogie Nights where it's just like, I would so do horrible things to that woman.
Yeah.
And then there's others who are like, oh.
I think she used to try really hard to not be attractive, and now that she's older, she tries really hard to look attractive.
That could be it. Did she get her nose done?
She might have.
That looks a lot thinner than normal. Oh, wow. That's a chick, right? Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's Bella Hadid, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what it says.
She's a model.
Again, my eyes went right to here because for people who don't know, that'd be where the crotch is.
Yeah, she's got a smoking hot sister, but they're both really attractive normally. This is actually a very bad photo of her.
Yeah, her face isn't very attractive there. I'm all about the cooch, y'all. Wow. Why did you do that to your hair for this picture? Zoe Kravitz.
Oh, that's why.
Because I actually, other than the way it kind of looks like they just smeared tar on her titties to keep them covered, I actually like that dress.
Now, if Polydub's in the audience and he's looking at this chick, Polly, if you're still here, don't say if you like this chick because Jason Momoa will bang her.
He will bang the fuck out of her. Nick Jonas. I'm a big kid now.
Looks like a maitre d'.
He looks like they gave white trash money.
Yeah.
I saw this earlier actually on Twitter. I love this picture because it said she came like she was all wet. This is supposed to be water droplets off of her and her hair's wet. And Kanye came in like a fucking bus driver's outfit.
So he's the most normal one I've seen so far.
Kanye's like, I don't give a fuck. Why are we here?
You know, I used to hate Kanye West, but I'm starting to like him.
As long as you don't take him like serious politically, just as a personality, yeah. And I love him. I love you forever, Kanye, for that outfit at this event.
Yeah,
because he looks like Ralph from Moonlighting. Wow, she looks too young to look at.
I heard she's 21.
Well, she's got a tattoo on her foot, so she's probably not too young.
Yeah, the voices in my head said she's 21.
Okay.
So that makes it okay.
Nope. Wow.
That's an alien princess from a Flash Gordon film or something, but damn. And she's hot to begin with.
Who is this? Emily? Oh, God. Ratajkowski? Was I close?
She's got whoever she is, however you pronounce that. I would learn to pronounce that name. She's hot.
Yeah, other than the earwings, that is something that every woman should wear all the time.
Yeah, I would.
Except Lena Dunham.
Yeah, if you have a body like that, please buy outfits like this just for me.
Is she legal? I'm assuming so. The voices in my head say 23.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, what? No.
Well, that's just frumpy.
Gwyneth, I'm not your biggest fan anyway, but no.
Yeah, I think she's a complete space cadet, but she has a better body than this outfit would portray. This is a fat girl outfit.
No, this is the kind of outfit you buy a 4-year-old for bed.
Or if you're in the Middle East and you put a burqa on her, then it fits right in.
I suppose so. Yeah, this is for wife number 12.
Yeah. Again,
Unremarkable for the
Empress on an alien world, but
Yeah,
lose the headdress, it'll look okay.
it look normal. Oh my goodness. Oh dear God.
On the Witch of the West here.
What the fucking Jesus is that supposed to be?
I don't know. She looks like a witch from like the original illustrations from Wizard of Oz.
You know what this looks like? This looks like the kind of outfit that somebody would draw in a video game and they go, women would never wear that.
Yeah, it looks like an empowering outfit.
It does. Like, look, that would not even be real armor. Oh, wow. We have some more white facer burning. I'm not sure which. Has she been burned? Because now I feel bad because she's got it on her legs too.
Oh, this might be the model that's got the skin condition.
Okay, in that case, I take it back. But that outfit is still ugly as fuck.
Yeah. Maybe without the black thing around her. Alien princess. I don't know.
So many. I'm still trying to figure out where the whole camp thing comes in. I don't think the theme actually matters. These people just wear whatever the fuck. Okay.
Oh, that's Kristen Stewart?
That is.
Oh my God. No wonder she looks stoned.
When she was back in the 70s. Groovy. Oh, gosh. No. Oh, my. Oh, it's RuPaul. Okay. That's actually toned down.
Yeah. That's still hideous, but...
Emma Stone. I mean, it's not horrible. It just looks like a crappy 80s outfit.
Yeah.
And once again, we have the dude wearing the goddamn skinny pants. Is she old enough to me? Guys, somebody tell me. I need a ruling. I need a ruling.
Who is she?
Alicia Vikander?
She's not bad looking.
No, she's kind of cute, and I don't want to. I'm not going to comment beyond that because she looks kind of young.
I don't like her shoes. For the 80s.
There's the genders.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
Ooh, Kylie's getting some hips, man.
Gross.
She's putting on some weight already. Meanwhile, Kendall over there is she's still not eating on Saturdays through Mondays.
Still looks good.
Oh my. That bitch is wearing a latex suit. You know what this is? This is I'm gonna stink in 20 minutes.
Yeah, but she's looking to party. That's latex is a party girl outfit.
Furry says I'm sorry, go ahead. And then I'll get to this.
I was just saying she looks like she'll do anything.
Yeah, she does. And when you peel that off, it's gonna smell like she's already done everything.
Yes.
Furry says, look up the term camp. This is exactly that camp. No, I'm going by the article we read the other day when they were talking about camp. Unremarkable. That's Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah, this is a safe choice, though. It's not hideous. It's not anything that we're gonna really make fun of. It's just kind of ugly, kind of there.
It just makes her body look so small.
Yeah. A lot of these seem to be designed to make people unattractive.
Yeah, a lot of them are, yeah. Here's J-Lo hoping prostitute. People still will talk about her.
Yeah.
Look, I almost showed Cooch again.
Yeah, no one cares you're old and your eggs are dead.
All right. He kind of looks like the Riddler from the one Batman film, but otherwise, unremarkable. You lose, you missed out. Wow. Dakota Johnson.
Fairy princess.
I'm a pretty princess. She should have that Statue of Liberty thing.
Yeah.
All right. This is obviously a young man's or young woman's game because Selma Hayek, come on.
Yeah, it's ugly.
Wow.
That dude's short.
He is. Well, and she's also in like 4-inch heels. You can't date him. You can't date a short guy and wear 4-inch heels. It's just mean.
That's a Jonas, isn't it?
Yes, it's Joe Jonas.
Yeah, she's pretty, but
Why
she
do
could
you
do
know
better.
the Jonases that well?
I don't know. I honestly have no answer for that.
I'm judging you right now.
That's perfectly acceptable. I have no idea.
This is just Robin.
Oh, the singer from the 90s. Remember her?
No.
Oh, she had like 2 hits and then disappeared. And she looks like she disappeared into some crystal meth.
Yeah, she probably did. You know, my family was watching the show Intervention tonight.
Oh,
and
yeah?
it's amazing how many of those people were doing crystal meth. Oh, no, Ciara?
Amazon Barbarian. That's what that is. The hair is way too much, though.
That is ridiculous.
All right, I don't want to look at a battle scene on the tapestry you're wearing.
No photo.
Is that Shia LaBeouf?
No photos. You might as well have put on there, please take my picture. Come on.
Yeah, pretty please, I'm desperate. Look at me, look at me.
Daddy issues. Wow. All right, I found one I like, Jack.
Yeah, that's appropriately slutty, but the stars look kind of, I don't know, it kind of works for me, not just on a slutty angle, but if you lose the little white stripe things hanging off her arms,
Sure.
it would probably be a pretty sexy dress.
You know what throws it off for me? The bottom being so blacked out.
Yeah, it's a sudden transition. If it was more gradual, I think it would look better, but it's definitely not the worst we've seen.
No, it is among my favorites, to be honest, because, whoops.
You're saving that one right now? Or?
No, I just accidentally right-clicked. I mean, those stars are a little too dense for my liking because she's obviously not wearing drawers, y'all. There are no panties on this chick. And you know what? I support her decision. I feel bad for the people who are just listening to this episode because you can't do that on what
is happening?
It looks like you're pulling cupcake wrappers apart. Oh my god. All right, next. We're almost done, guys. We only got 21 left to go. Oh my. Dear God.
That's gonna give me nightmares. That's horrifying. She has super long fingers too.
She does.
Try hard. That was done in the 50s. Come on.
Yeah, hasn't this been done several times?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That looks like some movie shit there. Oh, that's
you know what
Cardi
this is? This is something she stole from a guy she drugged.
It's the carpet. It was the
carpet
throw rug.
His house. I'll use that to make my next outfit.
That thing must weigh 100 pounds too. Did you
Easily.
see how heavy that looked?
Easily. I mean, that's all padded. So
yeah,
man,
it's meant to represent the menstrual flow of women's oppression.
Oh God, you're probably not wrong. Oh man, why'd you have to throw that in there?
Oh. Dante said she wore the whole red carpet.
That's why they only had pink left.
Yeah. If you lose the hat, that kind of works in a weird way because she's obviously attractive, but she looks like a Rainbow Bright villain.
She and Rainbow Bright's arch nemesis. Yeah, the hat thing. So many of these men just take off the damn hat, you morons. Yeah, I just like how again it's another one where it's like I don't think she's wearing underwear.
Probably not.
She's got a little something covering there.
But if you lose the hat and keep the cane, it kind of works.
Sure,
as far as like the symmetry of the outfit. Unlike the last one where she had she looks like she'd be fighting Cardi B wearing the carpet.
Oh God, that I actually again get rid of the hat too much.
Yeah,
but that's kind of pretty.
Yeah,
it's not something. Go ahead.
I would change her hairstyle, but get rid
See,
of the hat, change the hair.
I don't mind the hairstyle either, but this is something you wear to like a one-time event. You're going to the Oscars, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not horrible. Oh,
Fashion show at the Arctic Combat Range.
at a stripper club. That's $100 bill, yo. See the 100 right there?
Oh my!
That's
Why?
$100 bill. Cause she ain't no cheap hoe.
Oh, she's a cheap hoe.
Man, what did Tom Cruise do to her? She used to be so cute.
Yeah. If you lose the fluffy train thing behind her, the rest of it looks fine.
It's okay. I'm looking at her face, man. It's like the soul sucked right out of it.
Yeah.
Look at her eyes, man. They're just sunk into her head, and
well, she lost her soul because Scientology owns that now.
she looks like she's 50.
Yeah. Well, she's got to be creeping up. She's just got to be 40, right around there.
No, Katie, isn't she really that old?
No.
Stop sharing in case I look up something wrong. How old is Katie Holmes? Yeah, she's only 40, man.
She's only See, I think that she's just had some rough times.
I just want to make sure I don't accidentally look up something horrible. What is this back here?
That is a gay farmer.
Oh, please tell me that's coming up. Oh no, honey, no.
Piece of candy. I don't know what the hell. You don't turn that into an outfit.
She looks like a raspberry ho-ho.
Yeah, it looks like somebody photoshopped the flesh parts in.
Yes.
Like a snowball or something. Is that what they're called? The snowballs? The hostess things that are made of coconut?
Yeah, yeah. Wow, no. This is all a format. Oh, Trevor, you're not funny.
No, he's never been funny. I don't know why people like him.
And why is your zipper sticking out?
I'm pretty sure that's probably part of his shirt. He's just not that's not even trying. Like, dress up at least. You don't have to dress like a retard.
He's telling jokes, yo.
Oh, he's so edgy.
Oh, wow. That's just ugly.
Yeah. Pretty colors don't go well together.
No. Nikki, I used to be relevant last year.
Ugh.
Zendaya. Princess.
Trying
Isn't
too hard.
she a YouTuber too?
No, that's Zendaya. She's the MJ from Spider-Man movies.
Oh, that twat. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
That's the chick from Thor, who looks like an escaped mental patient from like 1890.
Yeah. Is she wearing plastic?
I don't know.
That looks like a garbage bag.
It looks like somebody molded a garbage bag to look like a petticoat or a corset, maybe. It looks very old-timey for some reason.
And she's got a tail and a crop.
Yeah. Somebody said in chat. Yeah, Ramen said it. Dominatrix. Like a Victorian-era dominatrix.
But a cheap one because she's wearing a hefty bag.
Yeah.
All right. Whoa. Sweetheart, where's the rest of your dress?
Who is this chick?
Nina Dobrev?
No idea, but I'd like to get to know her. She's got a nice body.
Well, if she sneezes, you will.
Yeah. Oops, my penis went inside.
She is one sneeze away from labia showing.
Well, I like it for that reason.
Well, look, it's not horrible. It's especially compared to the rest of what we've seen. It's just like, where is the rest of it? Because this isn't even like the normal slutty ones we see. Because normal slutty ones we see at least go all the way down to the ankle, and they just slut it up in the middle.
Yeah.
This is just like, if you want to see my pussy, give me $5.
I'll dance for you.
I don't know why I gave her that voice.
Smokes a lot.
Again, nothing fancy, just
Science fiction villain.
overdone.
Yeah,
This could
a
have
little
been
too.
actually been pretty in a different, like just a regular color.
Yeah, like purple or make it black and silver. Could have been pretty, but yeah, I don't know. This just it's a little too gaudy.
Yeah, I like the choker. I like chicks and chokers.
Yeah.
Oh no, no,
Oh,
no, no, no,
no, that's weird looking.
no, no.
What kind of
You're
snake did you
wrong.
murder? How big was that?
Trouser snake.
Yeah.
That's made out of trouser snake, y'all. That no, I no. And this flower in the back is not helping her look.
No, it looks like it's like a droplet of menstrual blood seeping out.
Oh God, that's not horrible. This is Kate Moss. It's a horrible color, of course, but
If you're playing an Ice Queen in a Narnia film, maybe, but the
no,
colors.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. If you're talking about the color, if this was in a different color, say just like a regular purple or something, and she was going to the opera with that cape, okay, I can see it.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't mind the cape and cloak look. It's just
right.
the color scheme has to be good because not everybody's body type is good for this. Like this color does not work for her at all.
Again, it would if she was a sci-fi villain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, by the way, neither of us have ever been to any major fashion event dressed up on a red carpet. That's why we're so salty.
Yeah, I'm sitting around in sweatpants, so I can't exactly be a fair judge, but that's okay. It looks very 60s hoop dress kind of thing.
I'm
Eat it.
I'm sitting here in my pajama pants. That's all, yeah.
Yeah, people like us don't get invited to these.
And we know why, because I'd be laughing at all these. Gabrielle Union.
I don't like that.
That's just ugly.
Yeah, she's too pretty for that. I don't even find her that attractive normally, but she's better looking than that.
We already saw her, didn't we? And we saw her earlier. She
Yeah,
doesn't deserve a second picture. What are y'all doing?
nice try.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's a cute attempt. Homeless hippie.
God damn, she's not attractive.
No, this is the sort of chick that you would want to see their invitation if you were security. Yes. You'd stop her and be like, "Whoa, are you invited to this? Because something ain't right here."
Diesel Dave says you're wearing more than I am, though. LOL. Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave, and thank you for the donation. All right, there you go, guys. That is the best looks. Those are the best looks, Jack. The 149 best looks, because they said 150, but they had Selma Hayek in there twice. Actually, and they had Lady Gaga in there like 4 times. So, and Garrett Thorne, thank you so much for the super chat with no message. If you meant to give a message, just toss it in there and I'll read that. But dear Christ, I can't believe Katie Holmes is only 40 and she looks like that, man. She looks rougher than I do.
Yeah,
and I'm a cripple smoker, man.
Right? I'm out of shape and middle aged, but Jesus, she looks terrible.
That's what Tom Cruise sperm will do to you.
It's corrosive.
It'll kill you. It'll just suck the life right out.
Now there were a couple of decent looking people in there. You know, some of the guys' suits looked okay, and the chick with the weird wings on her ears and the real sexy.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
That was hot. That was beautiful. But I think if I had been invited to this, I can tell you exactly what I would do. Since the theme was camp, I'd have worn a Boy Scout uniform.
Fair enough.
That'll throw them all off. They'll be, oh, it's so edgy, so real. And they won't get the joke.
All right. And with that, guys, I think that's where we're going to wrap up tonight's, because I don't know how we top that, Jack.
I don't know. That was bizarre. Rich people are very weird.
I still want to know what the Met Gala does other than rich people put on really fucking ugly clothes and go stand in front of a camera for what do they do after that? Do they do anything? Do they have like a dinner?
How do they sit down?
You know what? Look, next year, if anybody knows somebody that goes to these things, right? Here's what I need you to do. I need you to have one of them go in a ramen noodle outfit made out of actual ramen noodles. So somebody get on that for me. I know somebody out there knows somebody who knows somebody. Get that done for me.
Oh, hold on. I just looked up the Met Gala. It's formerly called the Costume Institute Gala, also known as the Met Ball. It's an annual fundraiser benefiting the Metropolitan Arts Museum Costume Institute in New York City. It's just a fashion exhibit.
But they said ball, so they actually go dance, or
I don't think they do. I think they just kind of stand around and talk about how rich they are.
it's a fundraiser for the Metropolitan Museum. That's fine. I mean, at least that's something. But couldn't they just, I don't know, donate money?
Yeah,
How much did they spend on those fucking outfits?
way too much money. They're probably given to them, but to advertise the designer or whatever. But
actually, Jack, can you hang out for like half an hour longer?
Yeah, sure.
And can you talk to the audience for like 2 minutes?
Sure.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. Because
Okay.
I need to use the little boys' room. I'll be right back.
Cool. Yeah, it looks like this in fact is like a formal dinner, and they have like a cocktail hour where they walk around and act like retards. I don't know. What do you guys think? Diesel Dave, thank you. It's a fundraiser for the Metropolitan Museum. Less than this. Thank you again, Diesel Dave. Less than this, SC. Yeah, I don't know. This seems like a giant waste of time. Now, you'd think they would just donate the money instead, maybe to like a food bank or something, might be slightly more productive. But yeah, I don't know. I don't get the point of this crap. It seems like such a waste of money. Yeah, I agree, Necrosol. Waste of time. Yeah, and do rich people have too much time on their hands that they think this stuff is good, or do they just live in a bubble? And did you guys see anybody in particular that stuck out to you that you thought was sexy? Yeah, yeah. Some of those people did look a lot more methed out than Iggy Pop, for sure. Yeah, a lot of these celebrity types, they just seem to circle jerk each other about how awesome they are, and that's all I get out of it. But tell us what you think in the comments in the description. Yeah, I wonder how they go to the bathroom too, Seth. It seems like that would be well. Some of those chicks have really short dresses, so it's probably really easy for them. I'm not flipping through some tentacle hentai. Thank you, Polly. But I will plug Polydub's channel. We do comic curation every Wednesday at about 11-ish Eastern.
Okay, I am back.
Excellent. I was flailing pretty wildly here.
You're fine. Diesel Dave, thank you. What would you do if didn't actually have to work? And did you get his other ones there?
Yeah, but I don't know what the SC one was about, but
less than this, South Carolina, Southern Carolina,
Southern California, maybe.
Oh, that could be that. Anyway, the reason I asked you if you'd stick around is we had a request to check out the hashtag before we ended today.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we'll do that.
I think Necrosol kind of sums this up very well as far as the gala goes. It is South Park fart sniffing.
Yes, it is. It absolutely is. First, somebody had mentioned that there were pictures over here. Oh, Evil One. My Lord. Okay, I don't even care about her boobies, but he sent in two sets. There's the one with the 4 chicks and then the one with just the 2. And the one with just the 2, that woman on the right, man. Holy fuck, those eyes. Told you guys I like them big eyes. I like the big eyes. The fake titties are okay, but I see One Direction has been all over our hashtag tonight. They can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, they're not getting it back.
This one comes to us from Massive Dynamic. Stop it. Maya Four Starter. Maya Four Starter. Am I saying that name right? Four Stater. Maya Four Stater. Fired for saying trans women aren't in fact women. It's interesting to note that you are not allowed, or what you're not allowed to say these days, and actually what you are allowed to say. If you work for one of the more right-on organizations, that is, such as what happened to Maya Four-Stater, a friend of ours from around here. Well, okay, she might not call reactionaries like me friend, but we admire her work. We've even helped with it a little bit, talking about minerals, mining, and revenues with her. Okay. Maya has been fired for stating a view, something we think obvious, but that's not actually the point. Her statement was so far inside the boundaries of what should be accepted as just a different opinion, that for her to lose her job over, it's ridiculous. Yes, obviously, an employer should be allowed to fire anyone wherever they like, or at least as long as whatever is within whatever employment contract both sides have voluntarily signed. This is a horribly written article.
Yeah, apparently.
But apparently she got fired from something for saying that trans women aren't actually women.
It's dumb.
And we've seen that already many times. It's fucking stupid. Evil One, what'd you do? Oh, he thinks he might be getting kicked off. Protesters march against Chicago Police Union following dueling demonstrations over Kim Foxx and Jussie Smollett. Why? Nothing is going to happen there. Just let it. Look, he got away with it. That's all there is. Yes, WR, we are still streaming. We're going to be wrapping up here shortly, within the next half hour at least. But yeah, we got a little bit more to talk about here. There's some pretty women's. As of today, Broadly, Tonic, and Waypoint no longer exist and have been folded into Vice. Well, I'm not surprised. There was no reason to have those different versions of the same goddamn thing anyway, other than to make it look like people were agreeing with each other. Traces of 5 drugs found in 1,000-year-old what? South American ritual kit. Huh. A 1,000-year-old collection of drug paraphernalia found in a rock shelter in Bolivia features traces of 5 psychoactive chemicals, including cocaine and components of ayahuasca. I'm not up on my drugs to know them by like their chemical name.
Yeah.
Radiocarbon dating puts the date of this bag that they found back to 905 to 1170 AD.
Damn.
Yeah, but apparently, yeah, they used to have some drugs. Used to like their drugs like we like them now. Our libertarian children's book has been pulled from Facebook due to, quote, adult content. That's not a story. It's just a link to another tweet. Apparently, there's a libertarian book, and it was taken off.
Not surprising. Diesel Dave says it's pronounced ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca. Oh, thank you so much, Diesel Dave. I can't pronounce shit. You guys know that, and I appreciate the help. I appreciate the assist, Dave.
That's why we need Polly around, because he's educated.
Oh, I did hear about this. There was a an account on Twitter called AOC Press, and it
Oh
was
yeah, they got pulled down, didn't they?
Yep, they were a parody account, and they were pulled down because it said that you're supposed to have your have the parody thing in your name. And hang on, let me find it exactly. God damn it, these fucking ads everywhere. There it is. Twitter rules require all parody, newsfeed, commentary, and fan accounts to indicate, quote, non-affiliation in both the account name and bio. The AOC press release parody account used the word parody in both its account name and biography. I don't understand how, if it was AOC press, that doesn't actually say parody anywhere in it. So I'm not sure what account name they mean. Like, if Twitter meant that you have to have it as part of your, like they could have said AOC press parody. You know, I don't think it's a good thing to do anyway, because you know it's a fucking fake account. Stop it.
Yeah, they're being little bitches about it. I would say this is an election interference.
It is. It absolutely is. Tyson will install metal detecting X-ray machines after 20 million pounds of their stuff had to be recalled.
They didn't do that before?
No.
Well, that's just dumb.
The change in policy follows allegations that 3 people were injured when they chewed on metal particles. The U.S. Department of Agriculture said over the weekend that Tyson Foods, Inc., the producer of processed meats, would recall nearly 20 million pounds of frozen, ready-to-eat chicken strip products due to metal contamination concerns. Yeah, they probably had some metal fall into one of their things, and oops.
It's going to happen. You got a super chat.
Garrett, thank you so much. If Polly is your educator, Renting Monkey, I feel bad for you. Don't. No, it just means however low you think of Polly, and I don't think low, but however low you think, I'm even lower and need his assistance.
Yeah, Polly's the classy one of this outfit. So
he is. He's the straight man. That's why he's Polly Dad. Polly Dad, come and tell me and Jack what not to say. No.
Boobies.
Oh. Boobies.
Yeah, Anthony Vogel said it's the slow creeping removal of any dissenters, and it's speeding up. They've been taking out a lot more people lately.
Code Pink has taken over the Venezuelan embassy in Washington. And
irony.
Diesel Dave says, I have 44,000 pounds of Tyson's on right now. You might want to turn that truck around, my friend. No.
At my house, I don't mind a little metal.
That's right. I'll just pick it out.
Yeah.
What, don't these people have teeth?
Right.
Prospero, thank you. So Tyson was making chicken tindles? They're titties? Tindies? What does that say?
Tendies. It's tin.
Oh, tindies. I get you. God damn it. I didn't get the joke. I feel stupid.
In the morning for us people.
Fuck. No, Code Pink has moved into the Venezuelan embassy in Washington, and they've done so with Maduro's blessing.
Why?
Because they're backing him. Yep.
Figures. Well, they're a bunch of communists. They should be code red.
Well, that's the funny thing, because they are. Yeah, they're in there talking about how great communism is, and that how horrible it is that this coup is going on with Maduro, which, by the way, I will point out again, was his own fucking fault, because he changed the rules so that pretty much the only way he could be taken out was by coup, and it's a coup that he allowed into the law. I mean, this isn't something that was snuck up on him. He did this to be a dick so that nobody could challenge him for the presidency.
Yeah.
Unless it happened the way it did.
When you want to be a dictator, this is the sort of thing you have to expect, because people don't like dictators.
Right. Especially when they're starving and they've run out of dog.
Yeah.
Diesel Dave, thank you. God damn it, monkey. What'd I do? Oh, are you talking about me missing the joke? I miss them all the time.
Yeah, it's one of those things. That's why they say heavy is the head that wears the crown in Shakespeare, because you have to worry about all sorts of things now that you didn't before in a democratically elected position. Whereas instead you would just leave eventually. Now you have to worry about assassins, and eventually people get sick of your shit if you're a greedy son of a bitch.
All right, now I think this will be our last story here, and then we can chat a little until wrap up time. Okay.
Cool.
Florida woman pulls gator from her pants after cops ask if she has anything else. Oh wait,
hey, do you have a dick? And she was like, "I got a gator in my shorts."
Wildlife officials are investigating after a woman pulled an alligator out of her pants during a traffic stop in Florida. The bizarre gator smuggling case came to light after deputies asked the woman, who has not been publicly identified, a standard law enforcement question. Do you have anything else? The 25-year-old woman then pulled the foot-long reptile out of the yoga pants she was wearing. She also had 41 small 3-striped turtles in the vehicle. She was riding with 22-year-old man who deputies say rolled through a stop sign in Punta Gorda? I don't know. Leading to the traffic stop. The man allegedly told deputies the pair had been scavenging for frogs and snakes. After citing the driver for the moving violation, WBBH reports deputies were making sure they didn't have any protected species when they found the alligator and turtles. Dun, dun.
Okay, pro tip: you can't hide much in yoga pants.
This bitch was hiding a foot-long alligator. Wasn't she worried about getting bit in the snatch?
Probably not. That's probably where it was hiding. That's where its tail was.
Yeah, see, that was my thought, because, it's only a foot long. She could have hid that right up there.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I've seen worse go up in one of those. I've seen bigger go up in one of those. They don't seem real happy about it at the time, but she had a goddamn alligator in her pants.
Do you have anything on you? No. That was a trick question, ma'am. We can see it.
Aren't yoga pants tight fit? How did you hide a gator in there? Yeah, I don't know. I don't. We read this story on Lords of the Night, and I've been broken by it since then. I don't understand how she was hiding it there.
Well, she thought hiding it.
Yeah, keeping it there, I understand, but hiding seems like the wrong word, because you can see labia in fucking yoga pants.
Might have been really fat and had jelly rolls.
That's the only way it makes sense, is if she was a fat chick and there were rolls and she just wrapped it around one.
Yeah. Functional made a good point. The gator was worried about getting bit by the snatch.
Right. Who was going to be doing the snatching? They think she was a tranny with a foot long, but with legs? Even a foot long shouldn't have legs on it.
You would think. I don't know. Do they have any photos of this sea cow? Because I bet she's...
No, they don't, because she's still unidentified. But okay, I hate to get crass here, but with the smell that can sometimes come from down there, do you think the gator got hungry?
I don't think it got that hungry.
It's like, I smell my favorite food. The gator was feeding off her crabs. Yeah. I just, why people? What is wrong with you? Okay. Why can you put all these turtles in the back, but this foot-long gator you got to shove down your pants? And do you think she was keeping it there, or as the cops pulled him over, he's like, quick, honey, hide this. And she's like,
I bet she was hiding it. There's no other reason to have a gator in your pants, is there?
Again, unless she had the tail somewhere we really don't want to get into.
She might have been trying to stuff the whole thing up there. I mean, you'd be surprised how stretchy that is. But
well, sure, and that's the other thing. I mean, this is a white trash couple that's stealing little animals from the wetlands, which, by the way, is a fucking swamp. Maybe she just liked the ridges. Yeah, he's like ribbed for her pleasure, man. Got all the ribs right where she needs it. You got to worry about getting bit because those things can still bite pretty hard when they're that small. They're not going to like kill you and roll you around and shit. It's only a foot long. You could probably smash its head with your hand if you wanted to, but gators like it warm and damp, and he probably had it. He probably had it.
And that's just her sweat because she's probably,
I don't. Why?
Disgusting. People are fucking weird. This was in Florida, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
More reasons not to go to Florida, you guys. Just avoid the whole state. It's cursed.
Well, and this also brings up the problem. Look, in a lot of places these days, you go to stick your hand down a chick's pants, you're not sure what you're going to find. And it may be a vagina. It may be a penis, or maybe a crocodile.
Yeah. And you know what?
Alligator
and crocodile still better than penis.
I guess getting your finger bit off is better than stroking a wiener.
When they're that small, they're not going to bite it off. You're just going to wish they had bitten it off because it's going to hurt so bad.
Indeed. I still think, at least I think it'd be a less uncomfortable conversation to be like, honey, why is there a gator in your pants? Then, honey, why do you have a penis?
Yeah.
I just feel that that's a easier conversation to have. Oh my goodness. And with that, guys, we are going to bring it to a close because I am. Bear wants me to come hang out with him on his show in a little while, and I'm going to do my best to stay up to be on there for a bit. But Lady Monkey has to go into the office today. I hear her up. I'm going to go hang out with her for a little bit, help her get her stuff ready. Because she's got to leave it by like 6, man, because of the traffic going down there. She has to leave there by 6, so she's there by 8:30, man.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. She's got training for the next 2 weeks, and she was doing it last week too. So with all the traffic, plus we're into road construction season here in Michigan. Yeah, it just sucks. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Sorry for those of you I offended with the refrigerator stuff earlier. No, I'm not. I don't care. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for the donations. You guys are amazing. I can't thank you enough for that. Jack, thanks for hanging out with me, my friend. Anything you'd like to pimp out?
Nah, I'm good.
His channel's linked below. So is Polly's if you want to watch comic book curation. Are you guys going to be doing it this week?
As far as I know.
Okay. So check that out. That's on Wednesday night.
Close
after 10. Tonight we're going to be on Scribe Light's channel for Lords of the Night, 9 p.m. Eastern time. There may be a game stream, but I won't be on it. It'll just be Satsu if there is one. So check that out over on 2 Cents Plus. Otherwise, everybody, Jack, thank you for joining me. Everybody, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.